Welcome. If you're just coming in, if you would like a read, you can hop on the comments for a reading if you would like. I got to go to the metaphysical store today and I bought a new tarot deck. I'm going to use my doggy deck today though because I haven't connected with my new deck yet, but it's an amazing deck. It spoke to me instantly. I can show you. Dun, dun, dun. Make it to where it's upside down for you. The Crystal Power Tarot. Like, how amazing is that? Like, what? Hey, Quick Shoe. I know, right? Even I have to be like, oh, Keep Up said, hey. Even I have to be like, wait, did I spell brainy right? Look, I pretend like I did some learning. I told Keep Up I got to college to be a teacher. And I don't know how I graduated high school and still didn't understand a basic fraction. I could do algebra all day long, but I didn't understand what 3/4 was, like a mental image of it. I'm like, give me a formula and I'm good, but ask me to like draw a pie chart or like do equal fractions and like no bueno. Welcome everybody. Quick Shoe, are you just here to say hey or would you like a reading? I was going through all my little goodies I got from the metaphysical store today. I'm not allowed to go in there again. It's kind of like P-Pop when he goes to D&D or the game store. He has to be monitored. That's like me when it comes to crystals and like metaphysical stuff. Welcome. If you're here for the first time or would like a reading, you can have a reading. You said, I don't know. Are you saying, I don't know if you want a reading? Don't be nervous. The readings are just like, if you're a spiritual person, it's just like kind of gives you thought. Like it's not like some people think that, even I thought that tarot was kind of like tell the future. It's not that. It's like just a spiritual guidance. It just kind of gives you something to think about or pray if you pray or meditate over. Ultimately, we have control of our future. You know, the cards just give suggestions and thought-provoking things. So if you would like one, I can do one for you. No pressure though. You can just say hey too. That's okay. I got some new crystals today. This one is called chrysocolla. Chrysocolla. It's a stone of empowerment. Isn't it pretty? I always do with my hands on my way. Which way do I go? Isn't that beautiful? It's a stone of empowerment, patience, and inner strength. It deeply stimulates the throat chakra for clear communication of one's inner wisdom so that others may benefit from their knowledge and experiences. I was like, this will go perfect with tarot. Hey, welcome. Oh, from France. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm going to do a quick 3-card read for Quick Shoe, and then I can do one for you too, Makaya. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. Makaya. I'm the worst with pronouncing names. You would think with being a teacher, I would be better at it. All right, Quick Shoe. I'm going to pray over the deck first, okay? Let me get my doggies. I'm called Doggy Tarot because it's a dog tarot deck. All right. My higher power, my source, the creator of all, I thank you for this wonderful day. I ask that you guide my words and guide this deck just to be words of wisdom for Quick Shoe, my brother. I'm so grateful for him and this community and his positive vibes that he always brings. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring peace, love, and healing. And so it is. Amen. All right, Quick Shoe. I'm going to shuffle. So while I shuffle, just keep an open mind and an open heart. And yeah. Thank you for coming. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to do a reading for Quick Shoe, and then I'll do one for Makaya. I think I said it right the first time. I said you bring peace, love, and guidance to my brother. I release any negativity from this deck and only ask for positive, loving, encouraging words of wisdom. Okay, brother. I'm going to split the deck. Hey, Namara. I remember you. Welcome. Thank you for coming back. I'm glad to see you here. All right. So, quick shoot. What this will be is it can be past, present, future, or it could be related to a question you have in your mind. Or, it could just be general past, present, future. All right. So, your first card is either your past or related to maybe something in your mind you've been thinking about. And this is the King of Pentacles, and it is reversed. The camera's view is like you're in front of me. I'm doing well, Namara. I hope you're doing well too. So the King of Pentacles, I'm going to read first the description, and then I'll read what the reversed means. All right, the King of Pentacles. This king has mastered all the qualities of pentacles and the element of earth. He is grounded, but not stoogey, steady, but not boring, ambitious, but not ruthless. He is all about providing good things for those he loves. Oh, and I know that's true about you. Now, this is reversed. Life is easy, and the memory of all the hard work the king put in to get to where he is has faded. He has become self-indulgent, squandering resources, or focusing too intently on material wealth and appearances. Now, this could be your past. Are you in danger of losing what you've earned? Not just material objects, but all those virtuous habits that have made you a dependable, humble, and generous doggy. And it says doggy because it's a dog deck, but it's, referring to possibly an experience in your past. I know with me coming from alcoholism and addiction, like this hits me hard. Like I definitely was self-indulgent myself. And our egos always as I've grown older, I've learned how to identify that and then keep it balanced as best as I can. All right, so your middle card could be your present, or it might be related to something you're thinking about or wondering about. Oh, this is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so I'll read the description and it's reversed too. So I'll read the description first. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, it goes, it's the circle of life, like the Lion King, the Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around, good and bad. And it's reversed. Going with the flow is one thing. Chasing your own tail is quite another. It might be time to nip a negative cycle in the bud. Change is good. So this might be pertaining to anything in your life. And it's just something for you to reflect on. Is there something in your life that maybe is not getting you anywhere, that this is just reminding you to reflect, meditate, pray, whatever your practice is, to get out of this negative cycle that you possibly are in. Chasing your own tail is quite another. It might be time to nip a negative cycle in the bud, possibly. All right. And then this card could be your future, or it could pertain to whatever you may be thinking now as well. This is... And I appreciate y'all letting me read for y'all. When y'all let me read for y'all, I get more familiar with my deck and the cards. And it helps me stay connected and grounded in my own spirituality. This is the 8 of Wands. And it is upright. The 8 of Wands. The shorthand for this card is speed. This dog is nearly finished stacking his sticks and in record time. Things are coming together quickly, ready or not. Whether it's a relationship, a work project, a trip, or a new job, you're moving quickly towards your goal. Perhaps a sudden romance or vacation. Stay centered and be ready for anything. This huge burst of energy and motion will carry you over any obstacle in your path and land you on all 4 paws. Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope they're connecting, Quick Shoe. So this card is all about self-reflection. And then this one is possibly bringing you into the future, where it's like, sometimes this card might not make sense immediately. And then life happens. And you're like, oh, that's what they're talking about. So if you do have anything, new goal or something happening, it's just reminding you stay centered and be open to anything. And you've got a huge burst of energy and motion that's going to take you over any obstacle. Oh, good, quick shoot. I love it. Thank you for letting me read. See, I promise it wasn't doom and gloom, huh? A lot of people, especially in my area, get weird about this kind of stuff because they almost like think it's like anti-Christian or something. But the cards actually keep me more spiritually connected to Jesus, the Word of God. What I believe that we all have the same God, in my heart. So thank you, quick shoe. Micaiah. Alcohol plus cigarette could be hard to free from. And if there's pride and egocentric ego, yes, it is. You're right. I know that for me personally, I am recovering alcoholic and addict. So you hit the nail on the head with that comment. All right. So Micaiah, if I'm saying it wrong, correct me. France. Welcome. I wish I knew some French. Unfortunately, us Americans are kind of like what is stuck in English. Like we're one of the only countries that doesn't like leave high school like bilingual or trilingual. How are my chakras, energies according to my spirit team? All right, Micaiah, I'm gonna pray over the deck for you, okay? And then we'll do a 3-card spread and see how it connects to your question at hand. Quick show, I really appreciate you, brother. You're more than welcome to stay in here, or if not, I really appreciate you coming in and letting me do a reading for you. All right, okay, I'm gonna pray over the deck. When we put positive energies, it can help to get more free. Yes, I love that. I'm gonna post that so everybody can see the beauty in that. I love that. Source, creator of all, thank you for the positive words and for this deck to help connect deeper with you. I ask that you bring love, light, and positivity to Micaiah. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring love, warmth, and healing to Micaiah and help us to guide her in balancing her chakras and connecting with her spirit allies. And so it is. All right, I am going to. Oh, wow. I bet we're moving down to Florida from Georgia. Georgia's already kind of warm, but I'm ready to be near the beaches. Oh, quick shoe. That is amazing. They're there because you are so positive and you spread that positivity to others. That's exactly why they're there to be with you and to help lead you. Okay. Okay. Male Sagittarius. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me if I said female. I hope I didn't. All right, I'm gonna shuffle, okay, Micaiah? I rid this deck of any negativity. I only ask for positivity, peace, love, and life for Micaiah. Maybe. Thank you for being understanding. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I ask that you bring words of wisdom and balance to Micaiah. I thank you for this beautiful day and these words of wisdom that we are connecting with. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. Aw, I know, right, Namira? I do too. I believe it. Hey, Rabia, welcome. I'm doing a reading for Micaiah, and then Namira was next. I'm not sure if Namira wants the reading, but if she does, then she's next. And then you can have one after that if you would like. Oh, there it is. All right. So, Micaiah, your first card. Well, since you're asking a specific question about your spirit allies and your chakras, we'll just flip them and see how they read to you, okay? All right. And thank you for letting me read for you. This is the 7 of Wands. the Seven of Wands, and it is reversed. Oh, thank you, Rabia. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. All right, Namara, you got it. All right, the Seven of Wands. You've moved up to a new level of success. Every dog wants what you've got, and you're trying to protect your turf and your sticks. Now, this is reversed, so I'm going to read the reverse reading, okay? You're doing your best to guard your gains, but others are plagiarizing your ideas, coming at you aggressively, or wanting to steal all the things you worked so hard for. That's wearing on your self-confidence, and battling it out is making you weary. Keep fighting. Unless you're so exhausted, you know you must retreat to build up your strength and fight another day. I can see how this might relate to you feeling like your chakra is like wondering about that. You know, if you're going through this right now, then that's a lot to be dealing with. So yeah, that card speaking to you is saying, you know, keep battling it out, but also if you're exhausted, do some self-care too, you know. So yeah, that's some deep stuff right there, Micaiah. All right, I'm gonna pull the middle card and see what we got. This is the Fool, and it's upright. Oh, who can resist that face? It's time for an adventure. Isn't it the cutest dog ever? No mixed messages here. Someone wants to go for a walk, perhaps. Blaze new trails. That bright sun means optimism and opportunity abound. While the white roses on the leash mean there's plenty of trust here. The big questions are, is that loyalty deserved, and will it be rewarded? Whether that will turn out to be misplaced remains to be seen. Oh, so this is talking about struggles in your life, and then this is kind of referring to that too. Is that loyalty deserved? Maybe it's reflections on those around you. I'm not sure. Maybe it's speaking to you in your situation. But yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to ponder. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Either way, I think like you obviously have a practice of a higher power, spirit allies. So hold on to that optimism and that opportunity, but be wary. Yeah. So much things channeling and request funds. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'm going to read your last card. Hey, Johanna, welcome. I have two after Micaiah, and then I'll be happy to do a reading for you. All right, this is the Star, Micaiah. The Star, and it's upright. I get that. That's how I am, Micaiah. I finally found peace, and I definitely always am like making sure I'm staying balanced, praying and meditating, no matter what chaos is going around me, because we know the world is full of it. All right, the Star. The clouds have parted, and a single glowing light appears to show us the way. And just like that, all is right with the world. Blue sky, a full water dish. You're safe and sound and have every reason to put your faith in hope and healing, and dare we say it, the success that makes you the star you are. Oh, and that's just what you were speaking on. How amazing. So these two cards are just, they're telling you to reflect on whatever's going on in your life, but then this is reminding you of exactly what you just commented on, and about keeping that peace and being that star that you are. Oh, Micaiah, I can just hear your Caribbean accent now. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you. You're right. Everything does happen for a reason. You're so true. And, you know, I have to remind myself of that there's always a balance in this world. And with every good comes some bad, you know, give and take. There's definitely a balance. Thank you again. I appreciate you letting me do a reading for you. Namira, are you still here? Namira, I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, Namira, if you're still here, you're next in the queue. Just pop in the chat if you're still here. Hey, Crystal, my name's Crystal. Welcome. I do have Namira, and then I have Rabia, and then I have Johanna. But after that, I'll be happy to do a reading for you, Crystal. All right, Namira, I'm going to pray over the deck. You're right. You're right, McKay. It's all about turning dark into light. I like that. I like that a lot. Reminding me to stay positive at all times. Namira, do you have a specific one, or just we're doing a general reading? A specific question, or we're doing a general reading? Welcome everyone that's in here. I'm about to do a reading for Namira. Okay, we'll do oh, I thought you were saying yes to me. Thank you, Micaiah. You have a good one too. I hope to see you back. Thank you for visiting. All right, Namira, I'm gonna pray, okay? Source, creator of all, thank you for these readings. Thank you for guiding my words. And most of all, thank you for this amazing day. I ask that you continue to guide my words in these decks to bless Samira and bring words of light, love, and positivity. I'm so thankful to you. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring peace, healing, love, and wisdom. And so it is. All right, I'm going to shuffle for you, dear. Hey, Sayan, welcome. Thank you for coming in. I have a couple in the queue right now, but if you want to hang around, I'll be sure to make sure I go down. First come, first serve kind of vibe. Thank you so much for being here on this Sunday fun day. Right now, I'm doing a reading for Namira. I release any negativity from the deck. And I ask for only words of light, love, and positivity and guidance for Namira. All right, I'm going to split the deck. All right. Bye, Micaiah. I love the little things. It's so cool. All right. Let's see your first card. Aw. That big old bone. I've had this in one of my personal readings before. I can't remember if it was reversed or not. The Ten of Swords. So this is reversed. So I'll read the description first. Yes, Rabia, you're right. It's your turn after Namira. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate you. You're in an impossible conundrum. Drop that big bone. You've got this big bone in his mouth. And trade in for the smaller treats, or keep running free with your prize. And now it's reversed, so I'm going to read the reverse. You're determined to keep running away and avoiding the inevitable. It's better to face the short term and just swallow those healthier treats, as you're currently only prolonging the suffering. Hey, Kiva, welcome. So yeah, this is I've had this card before for me too, and it's just self-reflecting is all, Namira. Yeah, I don't want to speak anymore on it. I hope it speaks to you how it should. All right, I'm gonna pull the middle card. Oh, this little princess with all her fancy collars. She's so cute. This is the 5. Oh, yeah, me and Roman numerals, I always mix up the 5 and the 10. 10 of Cups. This is the 10 of Cups, and it's upright. The completion of a cycle. This card represents finding wholeness, happiness, and stability in love or family life. You guard a wardrobe of collars, hence all the collars. But you're no diva. These collars belong to you. Or sorry, these collars belong not to you, but to the members of your pack. Every dog has a collar suited to their fancy and perfectly fitted to their neck. Every dog is recognized and valued as an individual and finds their right place in the household. Count your blessings and let that tail wag. Oh, I love it. So it's just speaking to your pack and the beauty of your pack, Ramira. All right, I'm going to pull your last card. This is the King of Pentacles. Welcome if you're just coming in. Thank you for being here. Let's me find my Pentacles. There we go. King of Pentacles. The king has mastered all the qualities of pentacles and the element of earth. He is grounded but not stoogey, steady but not boring, ambitious but not ruthless. Oh, Micaiah got this card. I could feel the same vibes off of y'all, the positive, welcoming vibes. He is all about providing good things for those he loves. The king has worked his tail off to succeed. He has a lot to show for it, hence this amazing little one right here. He has a lot to show for it, not just material things, but the character he has developed by working hard. He is disciplined and patient, not paranoid or greedy. He reminds you to share what you have, both knowledge and wealth. And I can see you do that just by being the loving person you've been. And the few times I've met you, Namira, you're already doing this, King of Pentacles. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you. I hope it gave you something to ponder, pray, or meditate over. And I appreciate you being here. All right. Rabia. Currently feelings for my sister, Sarah. No contact. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me make sure I read it right again. Current feelings for my sister. No contact. So you haven't heard from your sister? Yes, Amira, I do. Rabia, are you still here? Sion, you're after Rabia if you're still here, and then after Sion is I thought there Rabia. Wait, no, did I skip somebody? Namira, Makaya. Oh yeah, Rabia, Sion, Rabia, and then Sion. Okay, Rabia. All right. So you haven't heard from your sister. Okay. So what I'm going to do, and I'm so sorry for that, I'm going to pray over the deck, and then we'll do a 3-card spread. Okay. I want to know about her boyfriend's. Oh, I see. Okay. So I don't think my deck will specifically speak to your sister's boyfriend's feelings about her, but because that's doing a reading for your sister, and I have to make sure that whoever I read for is here to agree to the reading. But I can do a reading specifically for you, Rabia, if you would like. It could be a general 3-card read if you want me to. And it might speak to the question at hand, but I just don't want to guarantee that it will. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yes. Okay. I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? My higher power, my source, thank you for your presence in this community. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you help me with words of wisdom for Rabia. I ask that you bring love, light, and healing to her and her sister and their family. I call upon Archangel Michael. I call upon Archangel Raphael to bring Rabia peace, love, and comfort, as well as her sister. Thank you, and so it is. Amen. Okay, Rabia. I'm going to shuffle, and then we'll do a 3-card spread. And it could be related to past, present, future, or it might be related to what you're asking about your sister. I release any negativity from this. I ask that you guide your words, bring wisdom to the situation at hand. Thank you. Thank you for providing this opportunity to share with one another and to reach out to you and speak. Okay, I'm gonna cut the deck. Yes, Namira. Hey, Tolga. Keepop says, hey, Tolga's here. Yes, Namira. I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. Thank you again. All right, Rabia. I'm going to put 3 cards down, okay? All right, so the first card could be related to your past, or it might be related to the question at hand regarding your sister. All right, this is the Ace of Pentacles, and it is reversed. So I'll read the description first, and then I'll read the reversed specific to that card. Ace of Pentacles. What greater joy does life deliver than a tennis ball fresh from a pop-top can? Sure, there are millions just like it, but this one feels special. It's a gift and it's yours. Now it's reversed. Easy come, easy go. Sometimes what looks like a new opportunity is just a mirage. In the early stages of a job or a business, it's not always clear how things will shake out. Until you know more, be careful with your money and your energy too. So I'm not sure if this is hitting in your personal life or possibly in what you're thinking about with your sister in that relationship, but it's cautioning, that things aren't always clear and just to be careful with your energy. Okay, I'm going to pull the middle card, which could be your present or it could be related to the question at hand. This is the Knight of Wands, and it is reversed as well. The Knight of Wands. All right, the Knight has moved out of the apprentice phase and is embarking on his journey to learn all about the element of fire, how to direct his energy and focus. Now I'm going to read the reversed. The Knight sometimes stumbles on the path, but that's okay. This is all about learning. One of the first lessons is learning how not to allow your enthusiasm to lead you to bite off more than you can chew. The other is all about finding the right cadence with your energy and drive so you don't burn it all up before you reach your goal. Now, I'm not sure how that, if it applies to your sister situation or if it's speaking to you directly. But it's just saying stay balanced. As you can see, this long stick in his mouth. Stay balanced and let's not bite off more than we can chew. And that might even be putting your energy into your sister in that relationship. It could be speaking to you in regards to that as well. Because I know personally, I can get very soaked up in my family and trying to guard those relationships. All right, I'm going to pull your last card. Could be your future or could be related to the question at hand. Hey, Sterling. Hey, brother. How you doing? Yes, Johanna, you are. I knew I missed somebody. After Rabia, it's Sion. Oh, Crystal. There was Crystal. I knew I missed somebody. And Johanna. I'm so sorry, y'all. Johanna. Yes, you were so far up in the chats I didn't see. I'm going to have to start writing the names down. So next would be Johanna, and then Crystal, and then Sion. Johanna, Crystal, Sion. Let me write it down so I don't forget. I feel bad missing somebody. Johanna, Crystal, Sion. Huh? You got what? Oh, okay. Johanna, Crystal. Okay. And then thank you for waiting. There was one more. I think no, I just did for you. Okay. Oh, now I really lost where I was. Oh, I'm so lucky. Thank you for visiting. All right. Let me do Johanna first. Whoever I just said I was going to read for next. I'm so sorry. I missed Johanna. Johanna's been here for a while. So I'm going to do a reading for Johanna first, okay? Johanna, let me see if I can find your comment. Tell me, or just retype for me, Johanna, what was your, do you want to do a general reading or would you like to, thank you, baby. Oh, I like that. Or would you like a specific question? Oh, I am, Sterling. I'm so thankful. This community's been so positive and so uplifting. Johanna, Crystal Simon. All right, Johanna, you can pop in the chat and let me know. And then Toga, if you want a reading, I'll put you down too. And then Sterling, Toga and Sterling. Thank y'all. If you're just coming in to say hey, that's okay too. Thank y'all for being here and welcome. All right, Johanna. You still there, Johanna? I hope I'm saying your name right. I might be able to go back up and find Johanna. What do my spirit guides want me to know right now? Okay, I found it. I found it, Johanna. All right. You're still here, right? I just want to make sure you're still here first. Hey, Tina. Yes, I'm adding you to the list, okay? Tina. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Yes, Crystal, you are. And I'm so sorry. Forgive me for skipping the comments. Okay, Johanna, I see. Will I learn? Yeah, Toga, I got you down, brother. I won. Okay, I got you. Will I learn how to reality shift? Oh, you're doing bigger things than me. I'm lucky just to make sure that I meditate properly. I laugh at myself because I say meditate properly, but there's not really such a thing. But I can be hard on myself. Well, I learned how to reality shift. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pray, Johanna, and then I'll pull a 3-card spread and we'll see what it speaks to you in regards to this. Okay. It might not specifically answer a question like that, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot. I can see you're a very spiritual being. All right. I'm going to pray for you. Okay. Source, creator, thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding me in this deck with words of wisdom for this community. I ask that you continue to guide my words for Johanna and her spiritual path and her spiritual journey. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to provide wisdom, love, light, positivity, and growth in their spiritual journey. Thank you so much. And so it is. Amen. All right, Johanna. I'm going to shuffle with an open mind, and I'm going to have to Google how to reality shift myself because that sounds amazing. Well, I don't know. I've been trying to learn to be in the present, so I think that would go against what my higher power has for me right now. Me always trying to control everything. When I was like, I Googled, like, why am I still seeing black? Hey, Amiz. Hey, I guess I'm going to add you to the list. I'm very grateful to have a big community here today. So I'm going to put you on the list. And once I get to you, I'll call you in and see if you're still here. Okay. All right. Johanna, I'm going to shuffle. I've rid this deck of any negativity and only bring light, love, and positivity. Thank you for bringing words of wisdom. Thank you for bringing positivity and raising the vibrational fields of your community. I only ask for peace, love, and happiness. Okay, Johanna. Yeah. I had to Google, like, why am I still seeing black? Hey, Red Lady, welcome. I had to ask, like, why am I still seeing black during meditation? Because I guess I got this false narrative that when you meditate, you have to, like, see all these crazy, intense things. And apparently that's normal. That's what you want to do because you're just trying to connect with your higher power. Hey, Red Lady, if you would like a reading, I can add you to the list. Or if you're just here to say, hey, that's okay, too. All right, Johanna, I'm going to flip that. Yeah, okay, let me put you down. I accidentally skipped Crystal and Johanna. They were so patient and nice. So I want to make sure I write names down in case I miss somebody. All right. So your first card could be your past or it could be related to your question at hand about reality shifting. How exciting. I'm like so intrigued now. You have to teach me your ways. My deck did tell me to connect with more people in my community. All right, this is the 2 of Cups, and it is reversed. So I'm going to read the general description first. What's the only thing better than one dog? Two. This card signifies a union, a romantic connection, friendship, or business partnership. Now it is reversed, so I'm going to read that description. Things are off kilter. Maybe one dog is kept on a shorter leash. Maybe one dog regularly runs off and leaves the other behind. When a dog gives one more affection than she gets, it creates resentment and jeopardizes any chance for genuine connection. Take a step back, make sure your own cup is full, then start seeking balance in your relationships. I wonder if that card is connecting to you and your higher power, your spirit allies, and that connection. It might be like how I was overthinking my meditation. It might be that in regards to you wanting to learn how to reality shift. Yeah, possibly. Give you something to ponder. All right, I'm going to pull your middle card, which could be your present, or it could be related to the question at hand. Oh, somebody got this earlier. The King of Wands. It's about balance. And it's reversed. Oh, no, I said the wrong one. Knight of Wands, sorry. The Knight has moved out of the apprentice phase and it's embarking on his journey to learn all about the element of fire, how to direct his energy and to focus. Oh, I like that. Directing your energy and focusing, which you seem to be doing, Johanna. All right, let's read the reverse section. The Knight sometimes stumbles on the path, but that's okay. This is all about learning. One of the first lessons in learning is how not to allow your enthusiasm, all the deck and your higher power speaking to you. Can I do it tonight? You hear your enthusiasm, which I get. That's how I was when I was wanting to do lucid dreaming. I was like trying to like wish it into happening. Not to allow your enthusiasm to lead you to bite off more than you can chew. The other is all about finding the right cadence with your energy and drive so that you don't burn it all up before you reach your goal. So I hope that kind of connects about it's okay. Like, yeah, kind of how I was with the meditation. Hey, Bizarre, I hope I didn't mispronounce your name. I'll add your name to the list for sure. And when I get to you, I'll call out to see if you're still here. Bizarre, please forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Okay, this sure is a Sunday fun day. I'm so blessed for having you all here with me. Thank you. I appreciate you all. All right, Johanna, your last one could be your future, or could be related to your question at hand. And that's the Ace of Pentacles. And it is reversed too. I got a new deck today. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to stick with my doggy deck, but it doesn't have reversed readings. I was like, oh, all right. The Ace of Pentacles. What greater joy does life deliver than a tennis ball fresh from a pop-top can? Sure, there are millions just like it, but this one feels special. It's a gift and it's yours. Now it's reversed, so let me read that part. Easy come, easy go. Oh, I love our higher power, how they just reminds us like it's okay. Sometimes what looks like a new opportunity is just a mirage. In the early stages of a job or spirituality, I'm going to throw in there for you your question at hand regarding spirituality. It's not always clear how things will shake out. Until you know more, be careful with your energy. So yeah, I hope that spoke to you and about your question, and just enjoy that spirituality, easier said than done, because just like with me, I'm like, oh, I want to feel this and I want to feel this. And I know there's so much magic in this world. And I know that there's more that I'm not seeing. So thank you, Johanna, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you being here. And I hope it spoke to you. All right, Crystal. Oh, I love that name. My name is Crystal. I think you were here earlier. Are you still here, Crystal, for your reading? And welcome anybody else that's just coming in. Thank you all for being here. Crystal, let me see if you popped up here and already wrote down what your question is. Okay, I see. If you're still in here, turn. Okay. All right. I got you popped up, Crystal. Thank you. Red Lady, is your name Crystal too? Yes, it is. I forgot. I'm sorry, Red Lady. I was referring to Crystal Candace. Oh, look, 3 crystals. Look, and I just got a tarot deck today. Look. The crystal power. Like, what? It's amazing. Sorry, I get excited over the silliest things now. All right. Good evening. Will I reconcile with my ex, hoping we are still connected? All right, Crystal, what I like to tell people that come in for relationships is that the tarot deck most likely will not specifically tell you, yes, you'll get back together, or no, you won't. But it can provide some spiritual thoughts to meditate over or to pray over, whatever your practice is. So I'm going to do a 3-card spread, and it could be your past, present, future, or it could be related to you and your ex and this question that you're thinking about. Okay. Yeah, I could try, Sterling. Sure. Miss, yes, thank you. I love it. I saw 7 crows one day, and then 2 more joined them, and it was 9. And I Google those signs all the time now. All right, Crystal, I'm going to pray over the deck for you, okay? Source, my higher power, the creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck to reach those in this community that are seeking help and seeking advice from their higher power. I ask that you bring Crystal peace, love, wisdom, prosperity, and happiness. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide Crystal in these emotions with her ex and all that comes with it. I ask that you bring healing to the heart. So it is. Amen. Heart and soul. Bring healing to the heart and soul. Okay, Crystal, I'm going to shuffle thinking about you, love, okay? Just have an open heart and an open mind. I release this deck of any negativity, and I ask for only positive words of wisdom to Crystal. I thank you for the guiding words. I thank you for the guiding messages. Thank you for this beautiful world we live in. Bring healing and solution. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck for you. Hey, Jean, welcome. Thank you for coming in. I can add your name to my list. I'm very blessed today with people that are waiting for readings, but I will add your name, and then once I get to you, I'll call out for you. Help me, just kidding. I'll call out your name to see if you're still here, okay? Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, Crystal. I can't remember if I cut the deck now. Oh no, that's no good. There we go. I bought a little notebook because look, I used it so much my cards are falling out of my book. But I haven't put them in my notebook yet. Yes, I did, Jean. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna shuffle one more time, Crystal, because I couldn't remember if I cut the deck or not. Okay. Now I'm going to cut it and then lay them down so I don't forget if somebody happens to pop in. Okay. And thank y'all for those who are in here hanging out. I appreciate you and your community. Hey, Sion, you're after Crystal. Thank you for waiting around. I appreciate you. All right, Crystal, this could be your past or it could be related to the question about your ex, okay? And this is the Magician. And it is reversed. Thank you for having patience while I find it. Oh, there's a number. I was looking in the wrong section. I didn't see the number on it. All right, the Magician. The real trick here, my doggies are talking to you. The real trick here is straddling 2 worlds. 2 paws firmly on the earth and the other 2 lifted to them. two worlds, two paws firmly on the earth. Give me one. Pop's gonna deal with them. Look, my face got all blushed thinking. That's why we got a doggy bag, because I have a pack. We have a pack of 10. Two worlds, two paws firmly on the earth, and the other two lifted creatively in service of unfettered potential. And now it's reversed, so I'm going to read the reverse description. What's the saying about old dogs not learning new tricks? It's time to challenge that notion and seek change. Oh, I like that, because you were specifically asking about this relationship. Forget magic for a moment. Last time I put him in the room, and I just closed the door since the AC is on. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate you. I'm going to read this from the beginning one more time, especially because I know this is such a deep question, Crystal. What's the saying about old dogs not learning new tricks? It's time to challenge that notion and seek change. Forget magic for a moment. It's a clear vision and hard work that'll bring about transformation now. All right, I'm going to read your middle card. It could be your present, and it could be related to the question about your eggs. Hey, Samia, welcome. I'll write your name down. I have a few on the list right now, but I'll write your name down, and when I come down to you, I'll call out to see if you're still here, okay? Thank you for being here. Welcome. All right, Crystal, I'm going to hop to your middle card, okay? This is the Queen of Wands. I love her. She looks amazing, doesn't she? She's like so happy. Look, this card's talking about like change, and look how blessed. All right, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands radiates a sunny warmth. She knows who she is and knows she is fabulous. She also knows what she wants and isn't afraid to chase it. Squirrel, butterfly, or stick. Jolly, naturally optimistic, and energetic. When this queen enters the dog park, she immediately becomes top canine. Don't misinterpret that grin. She's type A, super tough, knows her right pace, and runs toward her goals at full speed. Tap into your inner monarch and follow her lead. Oh, I like it. So this is like tap into your inner beauty. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but if that ex isn't reconciling with you, look how beautiful you are, girl. Keep it moving sometimes, right? Hey, welcome. Welcome. Oh, I hope I don't mispronounce it. Jahara. I can add your name to the reading list, and when I get to you, I'll call out your name to see if you're still here. Welcome. All right, Crystal, I'm going to pull your last card. And this could be your future, or it could be related to the question at hand. And welcome to everybody that's here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. And this card should be the Six of Cups. Yeah, Six of Cups. And thank y'all for letting me read. Y'all give me a minute to give me time to connect with my deck and my own spiritual self. The Six of Cups. The past has come back to haunt you with friendly, fluffy ghosts. You're reconnecting with your youthful, puppyish self. Now this is reverse. I see you, Sterling. There's a time and a place for hanging with the young dogs, but there's grace in not acting like a puppy when you're graying around the muzzle. Take inventory of the behaviors, habits, and people you've outgrown. I'm going to read that one more time because yours is regards to your ex. So it might speak to you. Take inventory of behaviors, habits, and people you've outgrown. Be wise and brave enough to shed what no longer serves you. So thank you, Crystal. I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity because I know that relationships are a whole thing, and I know it's not easy. And I've been in your shoes before with relationships like that. Yeah. So I'm just sending you love, light, and positivity. And you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're loved. You're guided, and you're protected. And you're worthy. You're worthy of what everything in this world. That's your birthright. Thank you for letting me read for you. I really appreciate you. All right, Scion. Scion, are you still here? Scion, let me see if you posted what you want me to read. Scion, what's next for me professionally? You're welcome, Crystal. Thank you. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you. What's next for me professionally? Okay, I'm going to do a prayer and a 3-card spread, and we'll see what it says, okay? And it might not tell you specifically like, oh, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, but it'll give you something to meditate and pray over, whatever your practice may be, okay? Sign on. Source, my higher power, the creator of all, thank you for this space. Thank you for these words of wisdom. Thank you for this reflection for all of us. I ask that you continue to guide my words in this deck for Scion. I bring peace, love, and happiness to Scion. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to lead Scion in their spirit and their new journey of their new job. I pray that peace will come in this search, and I bring and hope for and pray for lots of wealth, wisdom, and prosperity, and abundance. And so it is. Amen. All right, Scion. I know, professional, like, oh man, I know you've been in here before. I think, or maybe it was the same name. I'm gonna shuffle thinking of you. Hey, Donnie. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm going to add you to my list, okay? I have some brothers and sisters on a list, and when it comes to you, I'll call out your name to see if you're still here, okay? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, Scion, I'm going to shuffle again, okay? I release any negativity from this deck. I ask for only positivity and words of wisdom for Scion. Thank you for guiding this deck. Thank you for guiding its words. And please bring peace and stability to Scion in this profession change or employment change. I too am going through a bit of I don't know what my career will do. I don't know where we're moving. So I'm like, this little uncertainty can be uncomfortable. So let's see. I'm going to pull 3 cards, okay? All right. And your first one, well, we'll just say that it will be related to your question. This is temperance. When I see them, I try to recollect because I'm getting more familiar with my deck. And some of them I can remember. And then some of them I'm like, wait, I remember it, but I don't remember it. All right, temperance. Temperance reminds us that without balance and a certain degree of restraint, a lovely day of enjoying life's pleasures can be had without ending up headfirst into drink. Life is full of so many pleasures. It's tough to really enjoy them all in moderation, but behaving yourself and exercising self-control brings results. An extra treat or two in your bowl, or another gorgeous day out on the boat with the humans. Just don't forget your life jacket. So I'm not sure how this might apply to you professionally. I'm not sure if you're going through a job change or if it's just telling you maybe you're overworking. I hope it's connecting to you in the way that you need to hear it, Scion. It's saying just about moderation and balance. All right, I'm going to pull your middle card. Oh, I know this one. I remember this one. But I can't remember. Oh, and it's right there. 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. We all have our talents. Some of us are supremely gifted at shredding toys, for instance, because this dog has chewed up this toy. Whatever your gifts, own them, hone them, and take them into the real world. So this could be an attachment to your job, and if you're wanting to shift your job even. This card also asks you to be not just diligent in your work, but precise. Look for others to collaborate or exchange ideas with. Talented, determined people or dogs working together can create astonishing things. So this card speaking of balance, and then this card speaking of possible collaboration. So I'm not sure if that applies to your profession. I know as a teacher it did. When I collaborated, that's when I got the best ideas. All right, I'm going to pull your last card, Scion, okay? And this is the Fool. Oh, who can resist that face? It's time for an adventure. No mixed messages here. Someone wants to go for a walk. Perhaps blaze new trails, which is in regards to your new profession. That bright sun means optimism and opportunity abound, while the white roses on the leash means there's plenty of trust here. So there's roses. So there's plenty of trust here. But the big questions are, is that loyalty deserved, and will it be rewarded? Whether that will turn out to be misplaced remains to be seen. All right, so this is balance. This is collaboration. But this is also speaking of, you've got a lot coming your way, but maybe be careful. I guess maybe in regards to your collaboration, possibly. Be careful where your loyalty lies. Zion, thank you for letting me read. I hope it helped in some way. A lot of times people want to direct, this is going to happen. But ultimately, we have to remember that we have full control of our future. The tarot deck simply gives us something to meditate, pray over, think about, whatever your spiritual practice is. And then we ultimately have control of our future, right? Thank you. Thank you, Zion. All right, Tolga. Hey, brother, you still here? Would you like a reading? Tolga. Keep on heard it. Tolga. Is Sick in here? Oh, no, he just said Sick. Oh, Sick is in here. I totally missed, or he was. I missed Sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Sick. I'm sorry. Yay. Tolga, you're too funny. All right, you just want a 5-card general read? You want to just like see what they say to you, or do you have something specific in mind? And welcome, all of you who are here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Will you text Sig? Tell him sorry. I didn't see he was in the chat. Tell him I said, hey. I think he popped out. Okay, yeah, we'll do general. Just see what speaks to you. My source, my higher power, thank you for your guiding words of wisdom. Thank you for this blessing and this chance to connect with community. I ask that you continue to guide my words and these cards as we read for Tolga. I ask that you bring Tolga peace, love, happiness, abundance, health, and prosperity. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bless Tolga and his family, to shine over them and bring them love and happiness. And so it is. Amen. All right, brother, I'm going to shuffle thinking about you, okay? And just keep an open mind, open heart. I release any negativity from this deck. I thank you for bringing words of wisdom, words of light, words of positivity. I ask that you guide Tolga in his decisions and just send lots of love and happiness their way. I'm forever grateful for this community and the chance to connect with brothers and sisters alike. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. And then we'll put 5 down. Okay. All right, let's see. 5, 6, 7. I don't think I've seen this one. Maybe I have. Yeah, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. I got you, Sterling. 7 of Swords. Someone is not playing fair. This card indicates sneakiness, gossip, theft, deceit, or gaslighting. Now it's reversed, so I'm going to read the reverse description. Take stock of whether you are the dog being teased or teasing the human. Because you can see he's playing with this treat, but then there's like a whole stack of treats down here. Are you manipulating people or situations to your own ends? Or maybe you're deceiving yourself. You may feel like a fraud. You may be concealing your real self from other people or keeping a deep secret. Don't we have them all? All of us have those secrets. Whatever it is, you're getting very tired of keeping it under wraps. So if there's something on your mind, this is just speaking to you to reach out to it, or it could be even somebody possibly deceiving you. Welcome, Lila. Lila, I'm going to add you to the list. And Samia. Lila. Oh, Samia, I have you on the list for sure. All my passwords are secret. Yes, Toga. Let's keep those a secret, though. I know I have them all in my phone. So if somebody stole my phone, they would like collect all my debt. Yeah, Kipo said they'd have no idea where to find them because my phone's like very chaotic. No, it's not a bad joke. It's good. Your next card is the Ace of Pentacles. Look, I'm having to write a whole list of all my secrets now. And in AA, we have to do an inventory. So I'm on step 4 where I'm doing an inventory of everybody I have harmed and all my secrets. So trust me, this card is speaking to me too, brother. All right, Ace of Pentacles. But they say it will release me, so I'm banking on that. All right. What greater joy does life deliver than a tennis ball fresh from a pop-top can? Sure, there are millions just like it, but this one feels special. It's a gift and it's yours. You're being offered the chance to do something new in the material realm. Often that's a new job, but it might also be an inheritance you can invest, a business partnership, a raised bed in a community garden, or a brand new tennis ball to chase around the park. Whatever the resource, steward it wisely. So this is just speaking to possibly something being offered to you and just reminding you to be wise with your gifts. All right, here's your next one. That snowman's face is so funny. The dog's trying to get his arm. All right, this is the nine of wands. Yeah, 9 of wands. You find yourself on another bend in the path where obstacles present themselves and you're tired of fighting. Keep going and you're going to reach those sticks because he's trying to get that stick. Eventually, even if you have to wait for that snowman to melt just a little bit, you can see your goal. In this case, the snowman's stick arms. But despite challenges, snow, and exposed paw pads, yikes, the 9 of wands reminds you that you've got this. You know you're tenacious, strong, and tough. Those sticks don't stand a chance. So this card is speaking to self-reflection. And then this one's like, you can do it. You know, sometimes it's hard for us to face our own ego and our own things. But this is like a reminding you, like, you got this. Hey, Sunshine, welcome. If you would like a reading, I can add you to the list. And then I'll holler at you when I get to your name. Thank you for coming in. All right, Toga. This is the moon. I had this one a couple of times the other day. No matter how bright the moon is, it is still the realm of the night. Hey, Sunshine, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I'm going to read the reverse, okay, Toga? At night, it can be tempting to wander into the crippling traps of fear, self-doubt, confusion, and depression. But there's plenty of light still to help you find your way out. You'll be surprised at the transformation inherent in just trusting yourself. So this one's speaking again about how great you are. Just like this little dog's going to reach those goals, this one's reminding you of the same thing. Don't be afraid to think about these inner things and deal with them because you're always loved, guided, and protected, Tolga. All right. I'm going to flip your last card, okay? This is justice. No, 11. It's upside down. All right, 11. Justice, fairness, balance. Justice can be swift, especially when she senses you're being anything less than a very good dog. You may look like butter, wouldn't melt in your mouth, but justice knows better. Best to own up to whatever's nipping at your conscience. You probably won't like it, but the sooner you face up to facts, the sooner you can rest easy. Rest easy, brother. Thank you for letting me do this reading for you. I hope it gave you something to pray or meditate over, whatever your practice is. Of course, I always appreciate you being part of the community. Hey, Rosies. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi español es muy malo, pero me encanta practicar. I can put you on the list, okay? Rosie. All right, Sterling Will. Let me see. Where was your question? Was right here. Will I ever find peace in my desires? Oh, that's my question too. Of course. Of course, Toga. Thank you. Hey, Miss. Yes, you're still on my list. I got Sterling, Tina, and then you're next. Okay, so 2 more in front of you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for letting me practice with my tarot deck. De nada, Rosie. Oh, I love your name. Okay, Sterling. Will I ever find... Are you still here, Sterling, brother? Are you still lurking around? Okay. Okay, I'm going to pray over this deck, okay? My source, my creator of all things, thank you so much for these words. Thank you for this deck, and thank you for guiding all of us in this community. I ask that you bless Sterling with peace and love and prosperity. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to provide healing and to bring a sense of comfort and peace to Sterling. And so it is. Amen. Okay. I'm going to shuffle thinking about you. Hey, welcome, Pastel. 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 Let me add you to my list, okay? Oh, there's a few. Samia, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 before you if they're still in here. Okay. After Rosie and Pastel. Okay. But we can put your Pastel. Yeah, this one's better. We're gonna write your name down, okay? Wait, is Pastel already on there? No. Okay, yeah. Since you just came in, I'm gonna add you down, okay, Pastel? All right, Sterling, let me shuffle. All right, I release this deck of any negative energy. I thank this community. I thank my higher power for bringing words of wisdom. I that you continue to guide this deck in my words to that Sterling needs to hear, and to ultimately heal his mind, his body, and his spirit. So it is. Okay, brother, I'm going to cut the deck. All right. And if you're okay, Sterling, I'm going to do 3 because there's quite a few. Okay, I'm going to do 3. And then that way maybe everybody will get a chance before I get too tired. Last time I was on, I was like, okay, I got to go potty. All right. But we can schedule a session. I can do, man, I've got like 7 card spreads. So we'll have to schedule a session and I can do a deeper read for you, okay? All right. Let's pull your first one. Ace of Pentacles. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate you. What greater joy does life deliver than a tennis ball fresh from a pop-up? Oh, Toga just got this, but his was reversed. Then a pop-top can. Sure, there are millions just like it, but this one feels special. It's a gift and it's yours. So I'm going to read the upright version. You're being offered the chance to do something new in the material realm. Often that's a new job, but it might also be an inheritance. You can invest, a business partnership, a raised bed in a community garden, or a brand new tennis ball to chase around the park. Whatever the resource, steward it wisely. Actually, you got the same one upright. So this is just speaking to your new job that you have, and to remember, as we are blessed with all these wonderful things, just to be in good faith with it is all right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pull your middle one, okay? Oh my gosh, that's funny. You got this. It's like, what? What a coincidence, huh? This is the sleight of hand one too. The 8, no, the 7 of swords. Someone is not playing fair. This card indicates sneakiness, gossip, theft, deceit, or gaslighting. Now it's reversed. Take stock of whether you are the dog being teased or teasing the human. Are you manipulating people or situations to your own ends? Or maybe you're deceiving yourself. You may feel like a fraud. You may be concealing your real self from other people or keeping a deep secret. Whatever it is, you're getting very tired of keeping it under wraps. Now, I can see how this would, and it might not be so much deception on your part as others, but I could see how this could be keeping you from peace. Yeah. But I'm sending you so much love and light, and you got this. I'm going to pull this card too, okay? All right, this is the 4 of Wands. This card describes stability, but is anything but stasis. On the contrary, having your garden in good order gives you the freedom to leave it and chase big goals or big sticks. So this one's speaking to that self-reflection. I know. I'm sorry, Sterling. But that goes back to my talk with Toga. Like, look, I'm working this 4th step in AA, and me having to write an inventory of every messed up thing I did in my life. And we're all human. And even though I'm a spiritual being now, I am far from perfect still. And I'm grateful for the sober community and those steps in teaching me to take that inventory, because when I can honestly do self-reflection, then I can grow and find that peace that we're all seeking, And I know it's easier said than done, but you are such a freaking awesome person, and you got this. You're going to find your peace. You're seeking it. That's number 1. You're already doing the first part. All right. You are part of a beautifully functioning domestic ecosystem, and you know it. You're free to snap at passing bugs, dig holes, roll in the dirt, hang out with family, or nap in the sun. The 4 sticks making up the garden trellis create beauty and harmony, but also serve a functional purpose. You found the perfect balance between work and play. So this is speaking about the greatness in your life, So even though we got all this bull crap to deal with, it's still a freaking awesome world we live in. And that's what we have to do each and every day, is to wake up and make the conscious effort of like, all right, I got this, Oh, thank you, Tolga. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. It's just my higher power. That's all. I'm just a vessel. And I love you both, Sterling and Tolga. Thank you so much for being part of this community. All right, Assistant Keep Bob. Who's after Sterling?
It's supposed to be Tina, but I haven't seen Tina.
Tina, are you in the chat still? You are next. You might not be looking in the chat, might just be listening.
It's next to Tina.
And if Tina's not here, then Imez is next. Oh, Imez is the one that mentioned about the 3 crystals. Imez, I just saw where you're like, reality shift. Be careful what you ask for. Imez. Okay, let's see. Don't be so rough. Imez is here. I'll do one since Tina. Tina, if you're here, pop back in and I'll totally come back to you. No one ever be perfect. We can be intentional about being the best we can be. Yes, you hit it. You hit it, Imez. That is exactly it. Spiritual progress, not perfection. I'm as, did you want a general reading or did you have a specific question? And if you're okay, I'm going to stick with 3 cards because there's a few that are waiting. I just want to make sure I get a chance to touch everybody today. Okay. What's your question, I'm in? I'm Miss. Am I saying it right? I miss. I miss. Always butcher names. Lord forgive me. Guide me in how I speak. Okay, thank you for understanding. And I can do deeper private reads if you ever want to contact me. My email is Doggy Tarot, and my number's even on there. This is my email. If you want a deeper reading, we can totally sit down and do a deeper reading too. What is going on with TG Heart and Mind? All right, I'm gonna pray over the deck. I want to say Amiz. I remember because he said I'm sorry, he, she. I'm sorry if I gender neutral, Crystal. I remember you said the other day, I miss free. I miss free. I love it. I remember you from the other day because I was like, oh, I like that. I miss free. Okay, I'm gonna pray over the deck. Okay. My source, my higher power, thank you for this community. Thank you for these words and this card to help connect with everyone. I ask that you bring words of wisdom, time is, bring health, wealth, love, light, and positivity, time is. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to touch Amiz, heal, and send love and light. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Amiz. I'm just grinning over that. I love it. Amiz. I'm a she. Okay, good. Earlier, I accidentally called a man a she. He was so kind. You know, he was like, his name was Micaiah. And I guess my mind was thinking Michaela. And he was like, I'm actually a man. He was so gentle, thank God. All right. I'm going to shuffle and just keep an open mind. I'm releasing any negativity from this deck. And I ask that you guide my words and guide these cards to bring them is hope, love, and happiness. And bring peace to her heart and her mind. And to connect with her higher power and her spirit allies. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful world. Thank you for this beautiful community. Okay, I'm in. I'm going to cut the deck and then we'll do a 3-card read. Okay. All right, and this will either, you had it, I'm sorry, catch me on the wrong day and not asking, right? Hey, that's me too. I'm like, sometimes I got to keep it in check. All right, the heart and the mind. Right, let's see, sister. Oh, the Knight of Wands. You can see the big stick. This is all about balance. The Knight of Wands. The Knight has moved out of the apprentice phase and is embarking on her journey to learn all about the element of fire and how to direct her energy and focus. So I like how you're talking about your heart and your mind, and this is speaking to you learning how to direct that energy and your focus. A new journey is exciting, and this Knight is definitely fired up. I'm says he, but I'm putting she. Thank you, Jada. Welcome. Keep up. We'll add you to my list, and then whenever I get to you, I'll holler out for you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Gracias. A new journey is exciting, and this Knight is definitely fired up. He's so jazzed. He has grabbed a stick that is almost bigger than he is. His enthusiasm and big ambitions will only carry him so far, though. Picking up that much extra weight isn't something he or you will be able to sustain over the long haul. So this is kind of just reflecting over, be careful with picking up more than we can, don't bite off too much. What's the saying about bite?
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Balance. Yeah. All right. Let's see your middle card. This is the Ace of Pentacles and it's reversed. What greater joy does life deliver than a tennis ball fresh from a pop top can? Sure, there are millions just like it, but this one feels special. It's a gift and it's yours, especially in regards to your heart and your mind. Now I'm going to read that reversed. Easy come, easy go. Oh, look at that. These are so connecting. Easy come, easy go. Sometimes what looks like a new opportunity is just a mirage. In the early stages of a job or a business, it's not always clear how things will shake out, or possibly your heart and your mind and the question at hand. Until you know more, be careful with your money and your energy too. So this one's speaking more to easy come, easy goes. Guard your energy wisely and stay balanced. All right, let's see your last one. This is the Five of Pentacles and it's reversed. Is there any worse feeling than having all the toys but no one to play with? Even the best doggo's life can feel lonely from time to time. Now it is flipped. It's about someone else's heart and mind, correct? Oh, I see. And sometimes when people ask for other people's readings, I typically say like, it typically will read to you because that other person isn't here to give permission. Exactly. So it might not be reading this person. It might be reading you more than likely. Um, Either way. All right. The reverse reading to this is the good news is that things on the horizon are looking up. The harder part, that transition may require you to look in. Is your current obsession with material matters or possibly this whatever in your world right now taking a bite out of your spiritual well-being? Stop counting your toys and remember all the belly rubs you enjoy. So maybe this card is speaking to you and saying like focus inward, and then the rest will fall in regards to TG. I hope that helped. I miss. I love that. That's a cool name. Okay, good. I'm glad it hit. A lot of times, like when people ask me to read for other people, I get weary of it because I don't really know. I've been reading tarot for myself for quite a few months now, but I just started into reading for other people, so I get leery of saying that I'll read for another person. So I'm glad it was able to hit though and to touch what you were already feeling. Thank you, Imis. Thank you for being here again. I appreciate you. Red Lady, yeah? Yeah, Red Lady, do you have a question at hand or just a general reading? I think she just said a general reading. She might have hopped out. No, she said earlier she was still here, huh? Okay, just a general. All right. All right, girlfriend. I'm going to pray over the deck for you, okay? Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding the stag and for helping me to connect with community. I ask that you bring love, light, and wisdom to Red Lady. I ask that you, Crystal, and her name's Crystal too. I ask that you bless Crystal with knowledge, power, and seeing the beauty of everything in this world. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to provide healing and bring abundance to Crystal. And so it is. Amen. All right, I'm going to shuffle the deck and just keep an open mind. You're great with your channeling as listener, and we have to take what resonates. Yes, you're right. I'm in. You were so right. Thank you for that, I miss. You're so right. Ultimately, we have control of our lives, huh? And we get out of it what we need to get out of it. All right, Crystal. I'm gonna shuffle for you, okay? I release any negativity from this deck. Not only ask for words of wisdom, words of love, words of light, and words of positivity. Thank you for having Crystal as part of this community. Thank you for providing this opportunity to connect with her. Okay. And thank you for being so patient. I was very blessed today. Quite a few people came in wanting readings. Okay. I did it the other day and I only had a handful. How many people are before Lila, babe? 2? Oh.
5 and Lila's on 6.
Okay. Lila, he said that there's 5 in front of you. Okay. All right, red lady. Let's see. Now, this could be your past. Since you're asking for a general reading, if there's something in your mind you're thinking about, this could be your past, or it could be related to something you're asking your higher power about. This is the Empress. I love her. She's so cute. But she is reversed. So I'm going to read a general description and I'll read the reverse description. It says, who's the pretty Empress? You are. I think that's why it's my favorite card, because I get to say that to myself when I get it. All right, this is the reverse reading. Upside down, this regal doggo suggests trouble hovers on the horizon. All that love, fertility, and beauty suddenly seem hard to harness. Bad luck and puppy love, feeling stagnant, a tad bit insecure. It's time to gather yourself together and refocus on self-care, tending your emotional and spiritual signs. A few long walks will do you a world of good. So this could be your past or it could be related to right now, but it's just speaking out about maybe negative feelings, but encouraging you about thinking of your own self and self-care and remembering how awesome you are. Hey, Jeanette. I'll write your name down, okay? And when I get to you, I'll holler at you, okay? Thank you for being here. All right, Crystal, this could be your present or it could be just what you might be thinking about right now. And this is the King of Pentacles. This king has mastered all the qualities of Pentacles and the element of earth. He is grounded but not stoogey, steady but not boring, ambitious but not ruthless. He is all about providing good things for those he loves. The king has worked his tail off to succeed. He has a lot to show for it, not just material things, but the character he has developed by working hard. He is disciplined and patient, not paranoid or greedy. He reminds you to share what you have both knowledge and wealth. Wow. So if this is talking to past and present, I love the shift, girl. You're doing it. You're working it, because this is exactly where I used to be. And this is where I'm striving to be. So I like that. All right. And this card could be your future or related to just maybe what's on your mind. Oh, I forgot to put. Aw, I love it when I see the wow. That's just my higher power, I promise. All right. I love that you are like doing it, girlfriend. Now you're giving me good vibes with that present card. All right. These have to stick through. All right. This should be 7 of Wands. Yes, 7 of Wands. You've moved up to a new level of success. Every dog wants what you've got, especially being a red lady. Like, who wouldn't? And you're trying to protect your turf and your sticks. Hey, Kelsey, welcome. Thank you for coming in. We'll write your name down, okay? I'm good. How are you? All right. You've already learned the no pain, no gain lesson. Oh, girl, I'm there with you. No pain, no gain. And now you're learning the gain can be a pain one. You're defending your hard-won victories. Oh, so I get this. This is like saying, like, even when you gain all, sometimes it can be a pain when you have to guard it, like yeah, I get that. And you're up to the task of protecting what's rightfully yours. But being in a defensive pose burns energy. Don't lose too much of your great energy because it's the same energy that fuels your creativity and your drive. So this card speaking to you doing so many great things and having these things to guard, but it's saying be careful because you have such wonderful energy. So don't let that suck all that good energy up out of you. Thank you, Crystal, for coming and doing a reading. I appreciate you. Hey, London, welcome. London, there is a list today. I've been very blessed with the beautiful community, but we'll write you down. And when we get to you, I'll holler at you, okay? Oh, look, Keepup's on it. He's being like my guru over here. Who's next after Crystal? Huh? Oh, look. Fizza. Fizza. That's a cool name. Did I say it right? Fizza. Yes, it is your turn. Did you have a specific question at hand, or do you just want a general reading? Of course, London. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, Crystal. Thank you for letting me read for you. Fizza. Did you write Kelsey down? Okay. I'm going to see. Did Fizza put a specific question in there? I don't see why. Just let me know. Okay, Sunshine. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Does I don't want to say Mustafa. I want Mustafa. That's a cool name too. Love me. Okay, Fizza. What I typically do when people ask questions specific to a relationship like this, I just gently say that tarot typically won't give you, yes, this person loves you, or no, this person doesn't. But what it will do is it will provide guidance for you and things to meditate and to pray over, whatever your spiritual practice is. So I'm going to pray over the deck for you, and then we'll do a 3-card spread to see how it connects to your relationship, okay? Fizza. That's a beautiful name. All right. Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you. Thank you for this community. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding these cards. I ask that you continue to guide my words as I read for, as I read for Fizza. It's such a beautiful name. Thank you for bringing Fizza to this community. I ask that you guide my words to give thought-provoking and spiritual healing to Fizza. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to touch Fizza and just lead with love, light, and prosperity. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Fizza, I'm going to shuffle for you, okay? And I just want you to keep an open heart and an open mind. That's all. And be open to the message. I release any negativity from this deck. I thank you for all your words of wisdom. I said you bring comfort to Fizza in this relationship that she has. I said you bring confidence in how wonderful she is. And I thank you. I thank you for guiding my words. I thank you for raising the vibrations of this planet we live on. Okay, Fizza. I'm going to cut the deck, okay? All right, your first card could potentially be your past, or it could be related to I become the secretary. Keep up with my husband. Thankfully, he was here because I was so blessed. I didn't expect it. I had to write names down. So thank you, my better half. All right, this could be your past. It's debatable, or it might be related to Mustafa. All right, so let me see. All right, this is the 2 of Wands. 2 sticks are seemingly better than 1, but you only have 1 set of jaws. This card is all about making difficult decisions. It's the fork in the road, or rather the fork in the stick. So this is speaking to possibly your relationship with Mustafa, right? So now it says you have a big stick, but you are being offered a small one. So see, he has the stick in his mouth, but then there's one over here too. But you are being offered a small one that could be much more interesting to gnaw on. The only way to find out is to drop the one you're carrying. You already know about big sticks. Maybe it's time to learn about little forked sticks. So it could be speaking to Mustafa, and if you have to question whether he loves you, maybe you need to drop that stick. You deserve everything. It is your birthright. You deserve someone to treat you, and there should be no doubt in your mind. All right, because you're worth it. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You deserve the best. All right, I'm gonna flip the middle. It could be your present, or it could be related to your relationship with Mustafa. This is the Knight of Swords. And it's reversed. The knight has moved out of the apprentice phase and is embarking on his journey to learn all about the element of air, how to control his mind and his thoughts rather than allowing them to control him. So it's reversed. I'm going to read a little bit more specific to it. Sometimes the curiosity is just too much to bear. The knight knows you can't resist following a side path to see what's around the bend, even if it takes you off task for a bit. Just be sure you can retrace your steps to get back on track. I feel like this card's kind of like, it's speaking of your curiosity, and I wonder, I don't want to overspeak. I want it to connect to you how it should. Let me just read it one more time because I don't want to put my words in where your higher power is speaking to you. Sometimes the curiosity is just too much to bear. The knight knows you can't resist following a side path to see what's around the bend, even if it takes you off task for a bit. Just be sure you can retrace your steps to get back on track. I'm going to let that sit there. I'm going to let you reflect on that in regards to your relationship, okay? Now, this could be your future, or it could be related to possibly the relationship. All right, this is the Tower. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Such a beautiful community. I always knock on wood because I never have bombers, knock on wood. Thank you all for being so sweet in this community. The Tower. Why are there suddenly great sticks of fire tearing through the sky, followed by the most unwelcome and thundering cacophony? Is that it? Cacophony. Sorry. Cacophony. I've totally been butchering that word. Cacophony. If this unexpected change feels like chaos and upheaval, that's because it is. So maybe if you're questioning that love, that might feel like inner chaos, right? Like, especially if you have those feelings for Mustafa. Things might seem a right mess, but I was reading the reverse. Upright, my bad. In case you missed the message in the way, this storm is cracking your foundation. It's a reminder that you're not in charge. Oh, that speaks to my ego. I have to be told that all the time. I am not in charge. This upheaval is happening. Slip on your thunder shirt. Try not to tinkle on the floor because, dogs and thunderstorms. And remain open to the possibility that sometimes a flash of light brings revelation. Yeah, I like that. I like that how it's telling you to weather the storm, especially if you're questioning someone's love for you. It might hurt to let them go, but you're never going to know what this other stick is going to be like if you don't weather that emotional storm. Thank you, Fizza. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you. I appreciate you. And I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity because I know with relationships and love, that's a hard one. I know. And just know that I'm praying and I'm meditating for you, okay? Thank you. All right, who's next, Mr. Kebab?
Jean.
Who? Jean. Jean, are you still here for a reading? You are next. And if you are, do you want a general reading? I'm sorry, I probably lost in your comments what you might have asked. Let me see. If you, Jean, oh, they just put it? Oh. Man, okay. Good, Fizza. Good, thank you. Did you get So Now? So Now? Welcome, So Now. Hey, Jean, I see you. Okay, let me see. Let me post your comment. May I ask? Hey, So Now, we wrote your name down, okay? So when I get to you, I'll holler out your name to see if you're still here. May I ask what my Virgo friend's intentions and outcome of our connection will be? Okay, I'm going to pray over the deck, and then the deck may not give like a specific answer, but it's going to give you something to pray and meditate over in regards to this, okay? All right, Jean. My source, my higher power, I thank you. I thank you for these words of wisdom. I thank you for this positive community and blessing us all. I ask that you continue to guide my words in these cards to speak to Jean and to what they need to hear in regards to this relationship. I send so much love, light, and positivity to Jean. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to provide healing, peace, and comfort for Jean. And so it is. Amen. All right, Jean. I'm going to shuffle, and while I shuffle, just have an open mind, an open heart, okay? I release any negativity from this deck. I thank you for all these words of courage, words of positivity, words of enlightenment. I ask that you continue to guide my words for Jean to help with friends' intentions. Okay. I'm going to split the deck for you, okay? Okay. This is the King of Swords. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before. If I did, I don't remember, but my memory is not the best. There we go. King of Swords. And it is reversed. So I'm going to read the general description first. This king has mastered all the qualities of swords and the element of air. He is intellectual, analytical, and has control of his own mind. Now it is reversed. Upside down, the king is still a master intellect, and that's how he rationalizes his bad behavior. Arrogant and deceitful, he waits until everyone is out of sight and then drags the dinner leftovers out of the trash, because it's a dog deck. Take stock of your own shortcomings. What's going to get you sent to charm school? I'm wondering how this connects to your question. Intentions and outcome of our connection will be. Okay, well, it'll be hard for me to directly say, so I hope it can relate. If it doesn't relate to your question at hand, it could be in regards to your past. All right, so your middle card could be your present, or it could be related to the question at hand. The doggies are going crazy, aren't they? This is the Six of Cups. The past has come back to haunt you with friendly, fluffy ghosts. You're reconnecting with your youthful, puppyish self. Whether you're hanging out with youngins or have reconnected with former littermates, you're flooded with happy memories of playful tussling, learning to swim, and rolling in snow for the first time. In this case, Grounding yourself in the past isn't nostalgic wallowing. Knowing who you are and where you've been keeps you moving forward. So this could be your present, or it could be related to the question at hand. All right, hold on. Let me plug in my charger. I didn't think about my phone too. You have a battery pack, right? We might have to, if anybody else comes in, we might have to tell them that we're going to stop at the last name in case my phone goes dead. Oh, well, I don't think it needs it now. Well, it's up to you. All right, this last card is either your future or it could be related to the question at hand. This is the High Priestess. Thank you, man.
Just pause.
Oh yeah, he's just putting my charger on. Hey, Lila. Oh, he's checking if you are here for readings. All right, the High Priestess. Make no mistake. Make no mistake about it. It's the High Priestess's chair now. And now it's flipped, okay? The divide is fine, but hidden secrets can spell trouble here on earth. When a doggy withdraws and withholds something, is definitely wrong. Whatever it is, it's time to sit still and listen hard for your inner voice. It's there. Just sit. And it says, good girl. This is a doggy deck. So yeah, that last card, I think especially in regards to your question, is telling you, listen to your intuition. Our intuitions are amazing. You can add princess. I feel so bad telling people, yeah, you can add princess. All right, Pulse next. Thank you, Jean, so much for letting me read for you. Lila. All right, Lila, do you have a specific question or just a general reading? Okay, a general. All right, I'm going to pray for the deck, okay, Lila? Or for you, I'm sorry. Pray over the deck for you. Source, higher power, thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you continue to guide my words for Lila. I ask that you bring her peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and abundance. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to connect with Lila and to remind her that we are always loved, guided, and protected at all times, and to provide healing vibrations to her. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and just keep an open mind and an open heart. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Thank you for providing lots of positivity today in this beautiful community. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for reminding me that we are all connected. One rises, we all rise. To speak words of love, light, and positivity to Lila. I'm going to cut the deck, and then we'll do 3 cards. Okay. All right, this card could be your past. Hey, Sunshine. This card could be your past, or it could be if you're thinking something in your head that you're wanting from your higher power, then it could be, or spirit allies, it could be that. So it could be your past, or it could be speaking to something you've been pondering about. And this is the 2 of Wands, and it's reversed. Oh, wrong one. I'm sorry. Not the 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Sorry. There's an extra Roman numeral in there. 3 of Wands. Standing on a seashore at the border between land and water, you're contemplating new horizons and taking steps to make things happen. I got this card, and we have a Yorkie, and we're moving to Florida soon. So it made me smile so much in my personal reading the other day. I was like, yes. Now, okay, this is reversed, so I'm going to read the reverse description. Your plans are in motion, but you're feeling anxious and stuck. You know change demands a lot, and you're not sure you're up to the task. Is that because you didn't do diligence in planning? Is it because fate is throwing roadblocks your way? Or is it because you're just full of free floating anxiety? Oh, sister, aren't we all? I get so anxious all the time. There's still time to assess the situation and correct your course. So this could be your past, or it might be related to what you've been thinking about lately. All right. This could be your present, or it could be related to what you've been pondering. And this is the Two of Pentacles. It's cool having two balls rather than one, and you're feeling pretty chipper about it, even though you're not always sure how to play with both at the same time. Now it's upright, so I'm going to read more deep. Hey, Marin, I appreciate you coming in. I think we'll have to stop on the list today because I'm at 2 hours. I'm so sorry, but I'll do another live coming up. So maybe you can hop on then, okay? I have a list of names. How many right now still?
8.
Yeah, I still have 8. So I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. All right, Lila. Let me finish your two of Pentacles. Until now, oh no, it's upright. You're managing to balance more than one job, more than one project, or to juggle several responsibilities. You know that if someone picks up both balls and tosses them, you'll have to choose which one to chase. Even now, with 2 in your field of vision, you're at risk of losing your focus and your equilibrium. And I can see how this touches with the anxiety and the overthinking. So I think your cards are just reading about trying to trust in your higher power, in that you're always guided and protected always. And that might help relieve some of the stress coming with this. Thank you, Marin. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Thank you for being understanding. I truly appreciate you. All right. And then, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, I got you. All right. And then this could be your future, Lila, or it could be related to something you've been thinking about, okay? All right. 2 of Swords. Okay, so Marin was already on the list. Okay. You're going to add him, though, right? Okay. Okay. He added you, Marin. 2 of Swords. Treat 1 or treat 2, because there's like 2 in there. You've got to make it. You got to make a choice because you can't have both. Wow, and it's talking. Both of these are talking about a decision you might be having, Milo. But you can't quite see over the edge of that treat cup and feel like you're making a blind decision. Now this is reverse. I'm going to read that. Right now, it feels like you want to turn up your nose at both treats because the stakes feel too high. Oh, girl, I'm with you on that in our move and deciding whether we should or shouldn't, or like, is it going to work out? Like, it feels like a blind decision for me. But you're overthinking things, and oh, I am the queen of overthinking. I'm connecting with you right now. Remember, a bone in the mouth is better than 2 left uncrunched. So, oh, I hope it read to you. I hope that it brought you something to ponder and to meditate and pray over. And I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. Whatever decisions you have in your realm right now, you got this. You are always guided and protected in love. Thank you for letting me read for you, Lila. Okay, who's next?
Sunshine. Sunshine has question and comments.
Sunshine lets me find your comments. Thank you, Lila. Sunshine question. Would like to ask is Anissa is in a healthy relationship with Luzier. We were best friends for many years, but we had a fallout, and then she wrote, oh no. Yes, is Pastel after?
Pastel was Samaya, one that had to leave, say that we come back.
So we can re-put them in list anywhere you want, or
You took Pastel off the list?
no, circle. So
Oh, come back to the, like, okay. Yeah, post your question and I'll do you after Sunshine. So technically Pastel was earlier, right?
right.
Okay, we'll do Pastel after Sunshine. All right, so Sunshine, what I typically tell people is that when they ask about another person, I don't know 100% that the cards will read to that other person because that other person isn't in here to provide acceptance of the reading. So what I can do is I'll do a 3-card spread, and it could be past, present, future for you, or it might be related to the question at hand regarding this relationship. Okay. All right, I'm going to pray over the deck first. Okay, Sunshine? Source, creator of all, thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding these cards. I ask that you continue to guide me as I read for Sunshine. I ask that you provide confidence and serenity in regards to this question. I ask that you bring peace, love, and happiness to the marriage and the question at hand. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide my words and to provide healing and happiness to Sunshine and their family. And so it is. Amen. All right, I'm going to shuffle and just keep an open mind and an open heart. Okay, Sunshine? All right, any negativity from this day, I ask that you continue to provide words of wisdom, words of encouragement to raise the vibrational field that we in this planet we live on. I ask that you guide Sunshine in their words in regards to this relationship. I ask that you bring happiness to this relationship. All right, I'm going to cut the deck, and then we'll put 3 cards down. Oh yeah, Sunshine, this is for you. I don't know if you missed though, this might be your past, present, future because the person you're asking about is not here to accept the reading, or it could provide insight into what you're asking about. So your first card could be your past, or it could be related to the question at hand. And this is the 8 of Pentacles. Whether you just want to master tennis ball, catch and grab, or you're training for the Summer Canine Olympics, commitment to your craft will pay off. You've worked hard and spent time perfecting a skill. Showing up and doing the work every day gives you the confidence of knowing you will always perform well and people will notice. Keep at it. So I'm assuming this is related to your past and not necessarily this relationship you're asking about.
Maybe the person will remember their performance as a friend.
Oh, it could be connected in that way too. That your friend, because you said you grew up with this friend and she fell out. We had a fallout. Yeah, it could be in regards to that too. All right, this is your present, possibly your present, or it could be related to question at hand. If you want to let them out, maybe we can see if they'll bark. I don't know. All right, this is the 7 of Pentacles. You spent, they might be too hyper still, huh? You spent the afternoon chasing down every lost ball in your backyard, and your hard work has paid off. You've snuffed under every bush, pawed along the fence line, searched for the doghouse. You've recovered ball after ball, then consolidated them in one place. Not only can you feel satisfied about recovering your toys, but you can feel proud of the great work you've done. So that kind of connects to this one too, and all the great things you do. Like, wow. I love how these cards are like reading to you. Yeah, the problem is when we ask it for other people, the cards don't always speak to tell you about this particular person because they're not here to accept that. So both of these cards are talking about your good deeds and your hard work. So I wonder if your spirit allies are actually asking you to like maybe let go and love from afar and focus on how great you are, even though y'all had this falling out. That could be possibly what they're trying to say, because they're both speaking to what a hard worker you are and how great you've done, you know. All right, Princess. Was Princess added to the list? All right, I'm going to read your last card, which could be your future or it could be related to the question at hand. I thought we did write Princess down, didn't we? This is the Seven of Wands. You've moved up to a new level of success. Wow, you must be doing it, Sunshine, because these cards are reading like you're like doing it. You've moved up to a new level of success. Every dog wants what you've got, and you're trying to protect your turf and your sticks. You've already learned the no pain, no gain lesson, and now you're learning the gain can be a pain one. You're defending your hard-won victories, and you're up to the task of protecting what's rightfully yours, which in this case could be this friendship that you've lost touch with. But being in a defensive pose burns energy. So see, you're burning this energy, consuming thoughts with this past relationship, friendship of yours, easier said than done to let go though. That's being in a defensive pose burns energy. Don't lose too much of it because it's the same energy that fuels your creativity and your drive. So these cards are speaking to like, look at all these great things you've done. You're guarding it. Be careful, like kind of guiding you back to yourself rather than this friendship and their relationship. Easier said than done to let go of those past relationships. But if that friend has chose to move on and chose that marriage, then all you can do is be your best self. Ultimately, that's it. Oh, Sunshine, thank you. And I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity because I can see that this was a dear friend of yours. And I know that you're worried and I know that you missed that connection. So I just send you love, light, and healing for that relationship. Thank you so much, Sunshine, for letting me read for you. All right, who's next? Who? Jada. Welcome, Jada. If you're still here, you're next, my dear one. Let me see if you wrote down what you want me to read. Jada.
Or you can do.
Oh, I forgot. Hold on, Jada. I forgot. Yes, sorry, Pastel. You had to pop out and come back in. All right, Pastel, is there a specific question? If you can type. Oh, you posted about it. Okay. You did. I'm sorry. Pastel. Okay, I would like to know. Okay. I would like to know if he is pursuing me, and if not, why. Okay, what I'm going to do. Oh, I understand, Sunshine. I do. And I know that's hard to go through into any relationship. So, but you are amazing and your cards read it. So you just stay positive, okay? All right, Pastel. When we talk about a specific relationship, I like to tell people I'm gonna pray and do a 3-card read. It could be past, present, future, or it could be related to is this guy pursuing you, and if not, why? It doesn't typically answer a direct question like that, but it will provide some spiritual advice and guidance, possibly. Okay, Pastel. My source, creator of all, thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding these cards to bring words of wisdom to people in this community. I ask that you continue to do the same thing with Pastel. I ask that you guide my words in this deck to speak to Pastel as they need to hear. I ask that you bring confidence, self-love, and abundance to Pastel. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in love, light, and positivity and healing for Pastel. And so it is. Amen. All right, I'm going to shuffle for you, and I just want you to keep an open mind and an open heart to your reading, okay? I release any negativity from this deck. And I ask that you guide Pastel in their decisions regarding this relationship. I ask that you bring self-love and self-worth and prosperity to Pastel. I thank you. I thank you for your positivity. I thank you for your connection. I thank you for reminding us of what a beautiful world we live in. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck, okay? All right, I'm going to lay 3 cards down. All right, so your first card could be your past, or it could be related to, is this guy pursuing you? And if not, why? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
We're on pastel now, right?
Yeah, Jada's next.
Okay. All right. Oh, somebody had this one earlier in regards to a relationship as well. Oh, okay. This is the 2 of Wands. And it's reversed. So Keep Up just walked out, sunshine. Yeah. Yeah, he's been through the ringer. All right, Pastel. 2 sticks are seemingly better than 1, but you only have 1 set of jaws. This card is all about making difficult decisions. It is the fork in the road, or rather, the fork in the stick. So I'm going to read the reverse description. You have a stick firmly in your teeth. Why gamble on the other stick? It could be a better stick or not. You're stricken with choice paralysis. Decide what you want to do and make peace with it. I feel like this is coming to you to remind you, like, if this person isn't pursuing you, then they're not worthy, because you're amazing. And it's your birthright to have somebody pursue you and you not have to ask about it. I feel like this card is like saying, like, drop that joker. But I don't know, this is your, that it just reminds me of, like, when we question if somebody's seeking us, like, how amazing you are and that you deserve everything and more. All right, your middle card could be your present. Get up here. It could be your present, or it could be related to the relationship you're talking about. All right, this is the 3 of Pentacles. We all have our talents. Some of us are supremely gifted at shredding toys, for instance, because the dog is tore up this toy. Whatever your gifts, own them, hone them, and take them into the real world. This card also asks you to be not just diligent in your work, but precise. Look for others to collaborate or exchange ideas with. Talented, determined people or dogs working together can create astonishing things. So I feel like in regards to this relationship you're asking about, it's asking you to look for others to collaborate with. Now, it could be applying to your profession as well, but it's up to you to decide if it's talking about this relationship or is it talking about your professional world. But it's reminding you of your gifts and to hone in on them and use those gifts in the real world. And it's just reminding you how awesome you are. Just like we were talking, like, if this person isn't pursuing you, then they're lost, because look how awesome you are. You've got all these skills and all these talents, and hone in on those. All right. So this could be your future, or it could be related to the relationship you're asking about. And this is the Star. And it's upside down. The clouds have parted, and a single glowing light appears to show us the way. I'm going to read it upside down. Upside down, this card reminds us that even when we are having trouble finding our guiding light, it's there. It's always there. This is not a time to wallow in hopelessness and despondency. Triumph is still yours for the taking if you trust your path and clear away obstacles. This brother might be an obstacle. I'm not sure, but thank you, Pastel, for letting me read to you. But I really feel like these 2 cards are honing in on how freaking awesome you are And if this joker isn't pursuing you, drop that stick. Thank you, Pastel. I appreciate you so much for being here and for allowing me to read for you. All right, Jada. After Pastel was Jada. Jada, are you still here? I think if you're still here, pop in, Jada. After Jada was Jeanette. So if Jeanette's still here, yeah, is Jada still in here? Hey, Tia, I have a list going. I was going to say no. I have a hard time saying no to people. You can see I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm going to write your name down, Tia, okay? I don't see Jada. Jada or Jeanette. They were two next on the list. Jada or Jeanette. Oh, hey, Jeanette. All right. So do you want to, of course, Tia. Jeanette, do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question? Tia, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll be the 7th if Jada comes back. If Jada doesn't come back, you'll be the 6th. And I also have an email if you want a private reading. I can put it in if you really need one. And I can't do it tonight. There's my email. You can email me. Jeanette. Yeah, Rosie. Wait, yours is circled. I missed Rosie. Jeanette, put your question in the thing, and then I'm gonna do Rosie. I don't know how I missed it. Keyfob circled her name, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, you were supposed to be before Pastel. Rosie, did you have a general question or do you want a general reading, Rosie, or did you have a question you asked? I see. I'm sorry, Jeanette. I'm going to do Rosie real quick, okay? And then I'll do Jeanette. And Rosie, if you have a specific question, you can type it in or you can just say general reading. Okay, what? Oh, I like it. Open mind, open heart. Thank you, Jeanette, for being understanding. And all right. So what I'm gonna do is, since Rosie's is just a general, I'm gonna post Jeanette's question so I don't forget after Rosie is Jeanette. Yeah. Okay, Rosie. I'm going to pray over the deck for you, Mamacita. I remember you speak Spanish. Oh, hey, Jada. I have Rosie. And then I told Jeanette next, but then I'll get you after Jeanette, okay? It's okay, Jada, no worries. All right, Rosie. My source, my higher power, creator of all, I thank you for guiding my words. I thank you for guiding this cards to speak words of wisdom, light, and positivity. I ask you to continue to do that for Rosie. I ask that you provide words of wisdom, light, positivity, and healing for Rosie. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to send love, light, prosperity, abundance, healing, and just lots of love to Rosie and her family. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the deck, Rosie, okay? Thank you, Jada, for being understanding. I really appreciate you. Hey, Kelsey, welcome. All right, Rosie, I'm going to shuffle and just have an open mind and an open heart. I release any negativity from this deck. Thank you, my higher power, for providing words of wisdom, words of healing, words of life. And it said you continue to do so. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck, and then I'll put 3 cards down. And one could be, they could be past, present, future, or if you're thinking something in your heart, like specifically, it might relate to something you've been praying or meditating over. All right. And thank you all for coming in and allowing for me to read for y'all. It helps me connect with my deck. This is the 6 of Wands. You're a good dog and you know it. Whether you've earned a certificate from obedience school or a trophy from the Westminster's Dog Show, you're being publicly applauded for your hard work and diligence. Now, this is reverse. So I'm going to read the reverse. Being overconfident can make you lazy and drive people up the wall. So don't let your achievements go to your head. Reverse, this card can also indicate putting in good hard work, but not getting any credit for it. As dogs with terrible trainers will tell you, sometimes no good deed goes unpunished. So this is speaking to like, maybe you really worked your tail off and nobody's acknowledging that. And that could be your past, or it could be related to something you're thinking about right now. All right, this could be your present, or it could be related to something you've been meditating and wondering about or praying over. If it's your present, the King of Pentacles is a good one. All right, this king has mastered all the qualities of Pentacles and the element of earth. He is grounded but not stoogey, steady but not boring, ambitious but not ruthless. He is all about providing good things for those he loves. The king has worked his tail off to succeed, which speaks to the first card, how hard you've worked. But the character he has developed by working hard, he has a lot to show for it, not just material things, but also the character he has developed by working hard. He is disciplined and patient, not paranoid or greedy. He reminds you to share what you have, both knowledge and wisdom. So yeah, this is like reminding you how awesome you are, that even though you worked this hard and maybe didn't get noticed for it, this is where you're at now. And that's awesome. Hey, Latoya, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, there's 3. There's Kelsey. Oh, Kelsey's already on the list. And then Latoya. Yeah, what do you think?
It's up to you, but do you want me to keep managing the list, or you got?
Oh, it's up to you. Do you have something else you want to do? Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, sorry, Rosie. I'm still on your reading. All right, Latoya, I'm gonna add you down. If I start slurring, it's because I've been doing this for a couple hours now. I just hate telling people no. All right, and Zara. I hope I'm not saying your name. Yes, there is a list right now, so I'm gonna write y'all's names down. And when I get there, then I'll holler your name. And then if you're still here, I'll do it. Right now, I'm on Rosie. And then I have Jeanette and Jada. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then y'all are number 9 and 10. Okay. All right, Rosie. Your last card will be your future, possibly. Or if you're thinking about something, then it may pertain to that. I did add you down, Zara. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Please forgive me if I am. Zara. All right, this is the Hanged Man. Don't be too worried. It's not too bad. Some of the words, some of the names of the cards, people are like, what? No, it's not too bad. All right. Don't be too literal. This card is less about hanging from the gallows and more about hanging out and chilling out. In yoga, they call this position savasana. And it wouldn't surprise anyone if it were a pup's idea. This card encourages you to rest, stretch out, and cool your heels and other parts. Letting go could lead to true enlightenment, or at the very least, an awesome nap. Wow, this is amazing because these 2 cards are speaking to how hard you've been busting your behind, Rosie. And then this card is like, you deserve to take a break, sister. Like self-love and do something that just lets you rest. you know? Your spirit allies are like, girl, you need to go do like a nap, a petty, or like whatever makes you calm and happy.
Like to make sure Sarah and
Oh, pick it. All right, hold on. All right, Rosie, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Pick it. All right, pick it. I put you under Sarah. Thank you. All right, Jeanette. No, yeah, I told Jeanette and then Jada. All right, and Jeanette's question's up there. All right, Jeanette. I had a question regarding my financial life. I went on an interview and I was wondering if I should keep looking. I went on an interview and I was wondering, okay. All right, Jeanette. The cards sometimes won't tell us yes or no in regards to that. But I know, like in my job adventures, it's given me a lot of guidance into how to make those decisions. So I'm gonna pray over the deck first, Jeanette. Are you still here, Jeanette? I think you are because you knew you were next. And then, okay. All right. Okay, there we go. I'm going to pray over it, okay? And then while I'm doing Jeanette's, Jada, if you want to throw in what your question was, you can, okay? All right. An interview, and I was wondering if I should keep looking. My higher power, my source, thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. And thank you for this community. I ask that you continue to do so with Jeanette. I ask that you provide Jeanette with words of wisdom, words of guidance in this new job and the interview and possible future positions. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide Jeanette in this decision and to provide wealth, prosperity, and abundance. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Jeanette, I'm going to shuffle and then just keep an open mind, okay? Thank you. I release any negativity from this deck. And I ask that you continue to provide words of wisdom as we guide our community and raise the vibrational fields. Thank you so much for this all-loving community. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with my brothers and my sisters. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. And then lay 3. Okay. So, let me just, okay. Oh, I think I even got this same card whenever I was asking about my job change. The 8 of Pentacles. All right, and it's reversed, okay? Hey, Peace, welcome. Whether you just want to master tennis ball, catch and grab, or you're training for the Summer 29 Olympics, commitment to your craft will pay off. Wow, it's talking to commitment. Hey, come here. Siete. Come here, Mama. Commitment to your craft will pay off. So this is reversed. Get lazy and you'll lose what you've earned. And don't get cocky and try to fake your way through the hard work that is required here. If anything, when this card appears upside down, you're going to have to jump higher, run faster, be more nimble, and put in more hours towards your goal. Oh, I got this card when it came to like my spirituality and the tarot deck and doing tarot. It was like, you're going to have to work hard. Stop it. My dog is up. Will you throw that away, please? So, this is just speaking to that you definitely in the professional world that you're going to have to put the hard work in, right? All right, let's see what the next one says. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Once you put that hard work in, look what's going on. Hey, Peace, welcome. I'll add you to the list, but I do have quite a list today. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, Queen of Cups. Let's find this beautiful lady. My dogs are going crazy. Queen of Cups. All right. This queen is intuitive, creative, big-hearted, and empathetic, and she returns all the love that comes her way plus some. Curled up on the bed, contemplating breakfast, this queen loves warmth, security, and pats, and knows she deserves all those things. She is not selfish by any means. She sees right through people and anticipates their needs before they do. She's anchored and sturdy, but emotionally fluid enough to respond to whatever situation is at hand. Take a page from this queen's book and trust yourself. I like how this is speaking to you already kind of know. It's like trust yourself, like listen to your intuition. And maybe like in this regards to jobs, maybe it is good just to keep looking, All right, I'm gonna read your last card. Hey Toga, your dog has the same energy level as mine. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mine's depleting slowly. All right, your last card is the Hermit. All right, the Hermit. Don't mistake shyness for loneliness. Sometimes steel puppers run deep. The Eye of Horus on the napkin offers protection and healing. And that spot under the table seems like a pretty safe space. Safe enough for more inner exploration. What others see as withdrawal is actually a path to great insight and wisdom. So I like how this card is telling you to seek that meditation, that prayer, whatever your practice is, and that's going to guide you because you already know the answers to this, right? I hope the cards gave you something to think about, to pray over, to meditate, whatever your practice is. Thank you, Jeanette, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right, Jada. Sweet Jada. Let's see. Okay. What are the Capricorn's next actions towards me? Okay. Now, what I typically say, like with specific questions like that, is it might not answer directly what you're asking, but it might give you something to ponder over, especially if this is your ex. No problem. Thank you, Jeanette. All right. I'm going to pray, okay, first, Jada, over the deck. My source, you okay? My source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck to heal others and to provide words of wisdom. I ask that you do the same for Jada. I ask that you provide healing, strength, and self-love to Jada. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in healing, prosperity, and abundance to Jada. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, and then I just want you to keep an open mind and an open heart, okay? I release any negativity from this deck. I thank you, my higher power, for guiding my words and guiding my wisdom, helping me to share with this community. I ask that you provide Jada with the words that she needs to hear. I ask that you provide healing, as I know with relationships it can be difficult. Thank you for raising the vibrational fields. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. Okay. And a lot of times I like to say it could be your past or it could be related to your ex and what might happen, okay? This is the Justice card. Oh, when it comes to exes. I don't know. Depends on who's getting justice here. Okay. Justice, fairness, balance. Justice may be blind, but that has only heightened her other senses, including arbitrating fairness. Yes, your actions have consequences, and playing by the rules is rewarded in abundance. If you've chosen your actions wisely, you too have earned the right to stop and smell the flowers and bask in a ray of sunlight. Well, look, you already know the deal, Jada. So if that card's speaking to you in the way it should be, then justice is there. All right, your middle card could be your present, or it could be related to your ex and their actions towards you. Oh, this is one of my favorites, the little Yorkie by the beach. All right, Three of Wands. Standing on the seashore at the border between land and water, you're contemplating new horizons and taking steps to make things happen, especially when, yeah, you are taking action on new opportunities, a career shift, a new project, a move, a new relationship, travel plans. You have your sticks on the shore, but dogs are great swimmers too. Why not jump in, swim to the sailboat, and hitchhike your way to a new adventure? Wow. So I don't know if it's speaking as in terms of like closure for you or what that means, but this is like, hey, adventures are there, sister. Get in the water and go for a swim. All right. This could be your future or it could be related to the question at hand. Oh, I like this card. A lot of people get this card when it comes to questions like this and their relationships and yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this card. Two of Wands. Two sticks are seemingly better than one, but you only have one set of jaws. This card is all about making difficult decisions. And look, it goes along with the new horizons as well. It's the fork in the road, or rather the fork in the stick. You've got a big stick in your mouth, but you are being offered a small one that could be much more interesting to gnaw on. The only way to find out is to drop the one you're carrying. You already know about big sticks. Maybe it's time to learn about the little fork sticks. So your cards are speaking about this new adventure, and maybe I don't know if you can jump the X or if that's what it's talking about, but you know what it's talking about. So thank you for letting me read for you, and I appreciate you being here and being patient. I was very blessed today with many people wanting readings, so thank you for being patient. All right, after Jada, we have Kelsey. Is Kelsey here? Kelsey? Kelsey. And after Kelsey was London. Is London still? I appreciate you, Jada. Thank you so much. Kelsey and then London. If either one of you are still here, you can pop in the chat. And Sanaa. It was Kelsey, London, Sanaa. Kelsey, London, or Sanaa. All right. Kelsey, London, Sanaa, Princess. Okay. So London. Okay. Let me see. All right. All right. London. All right. Let's do London because it was London, then Sanaa. All right. London, do you have a specific question or you just want a general reading? Come here. My dog is like freaking out. She's trying to get the other dog. Come here, fathead. All right. Oh, hey, Kelsey, I just started London. Let me do London and then I'll come back to you, okay, Kelsey, because you were next. But I just popped this question up. Kelsey, while you're waiting, type in, do you want a general or your specific question? All right, London, what is the intent and direction of where Glenn plans to take our phone call later? Walking away or asking forgiveness? Oh, that's a detailed question. Okay, all right. Walking away or asking forgiveness and apologizing and wanting to truly come through, not lose what we have. Okay, when it comes to relationships like this, I typically tell people, be nice. Sorry, she was like not happy with one of the other dogs. Sorry, You okay? I typically tell people when it comes to a specific question like this, the cards more than likely won't tell you this is exactly what's going to happen, but they will provide some spiritual guidance and maybe a piece, a level of peace, a type of peace, hopefully. Okay, so I'm gonna pray over this, especially because this looks like a huge phone call happening, and then we'll just pull 3 cards. Okay, London. My source, my higher power, creator of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you do the same for London and provide a sense of peace, healing, and hope to London. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your guiding words. I call upon Archangel Michael. I call upon Archangel Raphael to come in and to provide healing to London, especially in relationships and times of turmoil. Just bring a sense of peace to London. So it is. Amen. All right, London, I'm going to shuffle the deck, okay? And then just keep an open mind, okay? I release this deck of any negativity. And I ask that you guide my words and guide this deck to provide London with what they need to hear in this moment. And a sense of peace and a sense of healing. And self-love, most importantly, self-love, and a reminder of how wonderful we are. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Y'all kept me busy. I was surprised. I was like, I'm going to hop up for a few hours, but there were quite a few of you who came in. It gives me practice with my tarot deck. All right. So, London, I'm going to flip this card, and it could be your past, or it could be related to this question. I like to say past when the questions are this specific, just so, because sometimes it won't speak directly to something like this, but a lot of times it does, though. All right. This is the 9 of Cups, and it's reversed. So, you're the center of attention, surrounded by dogs and humans who love and appreciate you just as you are. Now I'm going to read the reversed. You are too focused on your place in the pack. What do the other dogs think of you? So this probably is talking to the question at hand in Glenn. You're trying to feel important by showing off or trying to mend an unstable sense of self through external relationships. Until you look inward and get your own sense of self in order, you'll never be able to connect to others in a way that makes you truly happy and fulfilled. So this card is speaking for self-reflection for you. And I know it's hard. Relationships are hard, but that's definitely just speaking to reflect inward in regards to this relationship. All right, this could be your present, or it could be related to Glenn and the question at hand. Oh, it's about self-reflection too. All right, this is the 10 of Swords, and it's reversed. Wait, hold on, let me go back. Wait a second. I think I read that other card reversed. Let me make sure. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Let me reread that first card. It's not reversed. Okay, I'm going to read the upright version, London. Let's go back to this one. There is something better than cube steak, better than rolling in mucky water, better than walks. Knowing that the people and dogs in your house love you no matter what. That flows 2 ways. You love them, your love for them is seen and acknowledged. When this card comes up, it signifies not just emotional fulfillment, but that you've got the cube steak and the long walks locked down too. I think this is just reminding you that no matter what happens with Glenn, you've got a freaking awesome world. Like, it's reminding you of like how great your life is, no matter what happens with the situation with Glenn, is my take on it. All right. Now, this card could be your present, or it could be talking about the situation at hand. And this is the 10 of Swords, and it is reversed. You're in an impossible conundrum. Drop that big bone and trade for the smaller treats, or keep running free with your prize because you've got this big bone. So it's like, oh, which one? Now I'm going to read the reverse reading. You're determined to keep running away and avoiding the inevitable. It's better to face the short term and just swallow those healthier treats, as you're currently only prolonging the suffering. Oh, so it's telling you, like, you know which decision you should make. You know which one's the healthiest. So if Glenn isn't willing to ask for forgiveness and apologize, then maybe Glenn isn't the healthier treat, possibly, you know? All right, and this card could be your future, or it could be related to the question at hand as well. Aw. I haven't gotten this one in a while. I can't remember this one. The 5 of Wands. All right, this is the 5 of Wands. It can be delightful to watch puppies chasing each other and fighting over sticks, but in a flash, that can turn into bites and injuries. What starts as friendly competition can easily take an ugly turn. As Shakespeare once said, sometimes it's all just barking and fury, signifying nothing. These pups don't see each other, just the stick that they're fighting over. Focus too hard on winning and others get hurt. Fight for what you deserve. Protect yourself, but don't nip others during the scrub. Wow, I got goosebumps. London. I don't know. If Glenn doesn't apologize, this one's like, look, not worth it. Thank you, London, for letting me do a reading. I appreciate you. I hope that it provides some sense of peace and self-love. If somebody's hurt you and they're not willing to apologize, you deserve better. Your birthright is everything. So remember that. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right. After London, we have Kelsey. Thank you, Kelsey, for waiting. And then Sonal. And thank you, Sonal. I know I had told you were going to go next, and then I forgot, and then Kelsey popped back in. So I appreciate you waiting, Sonal. All right, Kelsey. Will I secure a job by September in either sales or marketing? Okay. So the cards might not speak directly, like yes or no, this will happen, but it might provide some guidance to you and maybe just some sense of peace. And I know I pulled a lot of my own cards for my job shift that's happening. And I know during those times of unknowing, it's hard. So I get it, okay? But I'm going to pray over the deck, and then we'll pull 3 cards and just see what speaks to you, okay, Kelsey? My source, creator of all, my higher power, my spirit allies, thank you so much for guiding my words. Thank you for bringing peace, love, and serenity to this community. I ask you continue to do the same for Kelsey. I ask that you provide words of wisdom, words of peace, and words of serenity during this uncertain time and job change. I appreciate you and I love you. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to also provide guidance, love, light, and positivity. And so it is. Amen. Okay. I'm going to shuffle the deck and just, hey, beautiful one, Erica. I love that. Yes, speaking into existence. All right, Kelsey. Yes, you are. Like, oh, I love it. Okay, Kelsey. Keep an open mind and open heart. I release any negativity from this deck. I thank you for your words of wisdom. I thank you for this deck and to connect with community. I ask that you provide words of wisdom to Kelsey during this time of job shift and job changes. Thank you for your help in raising the positive vibrational field of the world we live in. Thank you for always guiding us, loving us, and protecting us. Okay, I'm gonna cut the deck after I finish the shuffle. Stitched again. All right, let's see. Hey, yeah, let me write them down. All right, so I've got Erica and then Starry. Look at these names coming in. Amazing. They're going to keep me up all night. My husband might divorce me. At least he's editing. He's a YouTuber, so he's editing. All right, Kelsey, let's see. This is the 9 of Swords. Hey, Crystal. Are you Crystal Rock Taurus? I'm a Taurus. Are you talking to somebody else? Confused. All right, Kelsey, this is the 9 of Swords. Your nervous system is in overdrive, and not even treats or a forbidden sit on the couch are comforting. Oh, girl, I can feel you because like this job uncertainty, I'm going through the same kind of thing right now, and possibly changing professions. Not sure yet. All right, this is reversed. Worry has escalated to chronic anxiety. You find yourself overreacting to everything, jumping at shadows and expecting the worst. This state of mind can make a bad situation worse and affect your physical health too. There's no shame in reaching out and asking for help. This position can also indicate that someone has put their nightmares back where they belong and has started the process of healing. So I imagine this one's speaking to exactly that, the anxiety of securing a job. Like, yes, of course. And it's just saying, like, it's just reminding you that just always remember that we're loved, we're guided, and we're protected. That mantra is something I say all the time because my mind and my ego, society teaches us that ego is like, oh, I'm this, I'm so great. But actually, ego is self sabotage as well. And my ego loves to self sabotage and loves to overthink everything. But ultimately, I'm not in control of anything. If I apply for the job and I do the things that line up, then everything else will happen as it should. So this card is just reminding you to try to find a peace and a sense of balance. Okay. All right. Let's see what this middle one. The Queen of Swords. Snug in a blanket, patterned with birds symbolizing the element of air. The queen is the embodiment of dignity and is so smart, she can probably read the word woof on that bone. Now I'm going to read the reverse description, okay? The mantra is I'm loved, guided, and protected. I'm loved. Oh. I'm loved, guided. I always put it in my videos too because it brought me such a sense of peace. And mantras are things we can just say all day long to keep us grounded and balanced. All right, so the reverse for the Queen of Swords. When upside down, the Queen's mind is cloudy and her logical thoughts get pushed away in favor of strong emotions, which in this case is our anxiety. You're welcome, Kelsey. Even in chaos, you're still a formidable intellectual foe and can cut others to shreds with a few words. So maybe if your anxiety is getting to you, then it wears on our patience too. The only tongue you should be nipping at is your own. So I don't know if this is applying to maybe with your anxiety, you might be kind of harsh in our relationships. I know I am. So it's just kind of speaking to just remember that in this anxiety, it's okay. And that will help guide us to stay positive in all of our relationships. All right, let's see your last one. Page of Pentacles. Pages signal new beginnings. Oh, look, new beginnings. And becoming a student of the suit's qualities. Here, the suit of pentacles and the element of earth represent reliability, stability, patience, and steadiness. Like, you got this, you're okay, you're guided, you're loved, you're protected. With joy, the page pursues a tennis ball, knowing that if he doesn't catch it the first time, practice makes perfect. Yeah. So it's like, look, even if this job doesn't land, you keep doing it. You keep doing it and it's going to happen. He is full of determination, playing the long game, keeping his energy steady. You keep that energy balanced and you stay lined up with your higher self, and your job is going to line up like it should. That leaves him able to try out his chase and grab skills till dusk falls, long after zoomier dogs have worn themselves out. He is learning how to manage his resources wisely and remind you to do the same. I like that. So this is just telling you, like, you've got this. You keep balance, you keep with your higher power, and all of this is happening for you. And you know what I also reminded myself of? If the job that I've applied for doesn't happen, then maybe for the greater good, for my greater good, I'm not meant to be in that profession or in that particular job. Yeah. I hope. Thank you, Kelsey, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, Kelsey. And then I did London. All right, Sanaa. Did you post your question? And you were waiting so patiently. Thank you, Sanaa. If you didn't post your question, or if you have a general, repost it for me, Sanaa, please. Sanaa. Hey, Tia, I have Sanaa, and then Princess, and then you. And Crystal Roberts. Crystal, I have quite a list, sweetie, but I'll write your name down, and if you're still here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll be the 10th one, okay? Sanaa, are you still here? Hey, Zara. I still have you too. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 5th next, okay? 5th. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're number 9, sorry. Sanaa. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. The text is so long, and the list was quite long. Hey, Latoya, I got you down too, sweetie. Sanaa. Let me see if I can find it. It might be easier for you to retype for me. Sanaa. Yeah, maybe it's easier for you to retype Sanaa. Yes, please. Thank you. After Sanaa is Princess. Or, yeah, Princess. Princess, if you're still here, go ahead and put in your question or either general read, because you're after Sanaa. Okay, thank you, Sanaa. What are Letitia's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards me? Okay, I'm going to pray over the deck, and what I usually tell people in regards to specific questions is that it might not tell you exactly what this person's feelings are, but it'll guide. Yeah, I can see you, Sanaa. It might not tell you specifically what this person is feeling, but it could tell you, like, it could give you spiritual advice and what to focus on for yourself to help in that relationship. Okay. I got it. All right. I'm going to pray over the deck. Okay. My higher power, my source. Thank you for being here and guiding my words. I appreciate everything you've done for this community. I ask that you continue to guide my words for Sanaa and bring peace, love, and light. I ask that you guide Sanaa in this relationship and their feelings towards this person. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to provide healing, love, light, and abundance to Sanal. So it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle first, okay? All right. After Sanal is Princess and Marin. If you're here, Princess and Marin, go ahead and type in your question or either put general read, okay? All right, Sanal, I release any negativity from this step. I ask that you continue to provide words of wisdom, light, love, and positivity. Thank you for everything you've done and for raising the vibrational of this community. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck, okay? All right. Now, what I like to do when this question is this specific is I say your first card could be your past, or it might be related to this person's feelings and intentions towards you. And this is the Two of Pentacles, and it is reversed. It's cool having two balls rather than one, and you're feeling pretty chipper about it, even though you're not always sure how to play with both at the same time. Now I'm going to read the reverse. Until now, you've managed to overcommit and overdo it in every way, yet still stay standing on all four legs. The stress of it all is catching up to you, though. You've added too many things to the mix, and you're in danger of dropping not just one ball, but all of them. So this might be in regards to you being worried about this person's feelings towards you. It's saying that you're overdoing it. So like maybe if you're investing a lot of your energy into it, maybe this card is saying like, hey, just step back and do some self-reflection and just remember how great you are. All right, I'm going to read your middle card. It could be your present or it could be related to the question at hand. This is the Empress. I like the Empress. It starts with such a funny little thing because it's a dog. It's like, who's the pretty Empress? You are. This is reminding you that you're amazing. Now it is reversed. So I'm going to read the reverse. Upside down, this regal doggo suggests trouble hovers on the horizon. All that love, fertility, and beauty suddenly seem hard to harness. Bad luck and puppy love, feeling stagnant, which sounds like the case possibly with this relationship, a tad bit insecure. It's time to gather yourself together and refocus on self-care. The same as this first card, right? Self-care, because you're worth it. Tending your emotional and spiritual sides. A few long walks will do a world of good. This is reminding you how awesome you are. So if this person isn't showing you the feelings and intentions that you want, then you deserve what you want. That's our birthright. We deserve everything. So, this card's are reminding you to self-reflect and reminding you how freaking awesome you are. All right, this card could be your future or it could be related to the thought at hand. Oh, the circle of life. That's what this card says. The circle of life. All right, I'm not the best singer, so I'll quit singing. All right, this is called the World. The final card in the major arcana, the World, is about completion, coming full circle. Those other dogs, the ones on TV, prancing around in front of judges, jumping through literal hoops in the hopes of winning the World Cup of Pups, they've got nothing on you. Look, this card's talking about how great you are too. All your needs are met. Acknowledge your evolution with gratitude. The world is your oyster or liver, because it's a dog deck, or drumstick. Now get out there and explore it. I feel like these cards haven't answered what this person's feelings and intentions are towards you, because they're reminding you of how awesome you are. And that if this person isn't giving you the feelings that you feel like you deserve, then find the one that will. Thank you, Sanaa, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you so much. All right. So if Princess and Marin are still here, you were next. Princess and Marin. And then after them is Tia. So Princess, Marin, and Tia. If you want a general reading, you can type general or you can type a specific question. Princess, Marin, or Tia. I'll give them a few minutes. I know some people probably popped out and gave up with the list. Thank you all for being here. I was so blessed. I had my husband doing my little list. I couldn't believe how many people wanted readings. I was very blessed to get to practice with my deck today. Princess, Marin, or Tia. After Princess, Marin, and Tia is Latoya. And I know Latoya is still here. So Latoya, if you want to type in general or specific question, you can do that now. Yeah, of course. Those are some of my favorites. Okay, I'm going to pray over the deck first, okay? You're welcome, Sanal. Thank you so much. Hey, Princess, I just called on you. Oh my gosh. But look, you didn't pop in, so I told Latoya to don't go anywhere. Stay here, Princess. Type in general reading or your request to you, Princess. Type general reading or your specific question, and as soon as I finish with Latoya, I'll do yours. Okay. All right, Latoya, I'm gonna pray for you over the deck and for you too. My source, my higher power, thank you for guiding my words in this deck to this community. I ask you to continue to do the same for Latoya. I ask that you send words of light, love, wisdom, and healing. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bless Latoya and her family and to send healing vibrations her way. And so it is. Amen. I'm going to stop soon, okay? I told the group, I was like, at least you're a YouTuber and over there doing editing also. All right, I'm going to shuffle, okay? Latoya. Thank you so much. I release any negativity from this deck. I only ask for words of light, love, and wisdom. Thank you for raising the vibrational field. Thank you for this wonderful world that we live in. We are truly blessed. We are truly beautiful and bountiful. Okay. I'm gonna cut the deck. All right. And when people ask for general readings, I like to say it could be yes and no. I was doing a meditation about Mercury retrogrades the other day. Yes, you're exactly right. You hit the nail on the head. All right, Latoya. I like to tell people with general readings, it could be past, present, future. But if you've been thinking a lot or meditating or praying over a specific thing, it might hit that also. So this could be your past, or this could be related to something that you've been thinking about. And this is the 9 of Swords, and it's reversed. Your nervous system is in overdrive, and not even treats or a forbidden sit on the couch are comforting. Worry has escalated to chronic anxiety. You find yourself overreacting to everything. Girl, you sound like me. Or used to. I'm trying to balance more. Like this is pulling my past card. Jumping at the shadow. Oh, you find yourself overreacting to everything, jumping at shadows and expecting the worst. This state of mind can make a bad situation worse and affect your physical health too. There's no shame in reaching out and asking for help. This position can also indicate that someone has put their nightmares back where they belong and has started to process of healing. So this could mean that you have shove those nightmares away and are healing, or it could mean that you have had in your past a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry. All right, this could be your present, or it might be related to something that you've been thinking about. Right? It's me too. Look, it's no craziness. Like, that's exactly why I've become such a spiritual person, because I worried myself into depression. And if it wasn't for sleep hypnosis, I do guided sleep hypnosis. Sorry, I have a hair in my face. I do guided sleep hypnosis, and that helped retrain my subconscious brain. And I do guided meditations too. But this was me all day long, sister, all day long. All right, this card could be your present, and it still is sometimes, because I'm definitely not perfect. This one could be your present, or it could be related to a situation you've been thinking about. All right, the moon. All right, no matter how bright the moon is, it is still the realm of night. And now it's reversed, so I'm going to read what that means. At night, it can be tempting to wander into the crippling traps of fear, self-doubt, confusion, and depression. But there's plenty of light still to help you. Find your way out. You'll be surprised at the transformation inherent in just trusting yourself. So this one is kind of going along with this one and reminding you that even though this world can be scary, that you have the divine within you. You are amazing. You are loved, you are guided, and you're protected. That's my mantra. Anytime I feel like that self-doubt and that ego self-sabotaging, I always remind myself that my divine power has me always. And I don't have anything to worry about ever. All right. This card could be your future, or it could be related to something you've been thinking about. And this is the Four of Swords. It's reversed. Every dog has his day, and sometimes that's a doggy spa day by necessity. You're exhausted. It's time to retreat to the softest of microfiber dog beds and treat yourself. Ask any trainer. Dogs love to work. If you ask them to jump through the same hoops over and over again, they'll do it until their paws bleed, until they're frothing at the mouth. Don't let workaholism or a desire to please or your anxiety to lead you to burnout or worse. So, sister, I'm sending you so much love and light, because these cards are speaking that maybe you've been worrying a lot, and it's so like this world makes it that way. This world can drag us down. So whatever practice you have, if you like to meditate or pray, or you have a mantra, that can help center you. I really appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. And these cards are reminding you, you are a miracle, and you are worth it, and you're loved, and you're guided and protected always. Thank you, Latoya. I appreciate you. You're welcome. Hey, Guilty of Crime, welcome. These are just general readings, but I've been on for 3 hours now, so I'm stopping my list for today. But thank you for coming in. And if you would like a reading another day, I jump on lives here and there, and I'll put in my email so you can email me if you would like a reading, okay? I'm glad it spoke to you. You keep balance, Latoya, and I'm sending you so many prayers and meditation. Thank you. Yes, Guilty of Crime, do. I appreciate you. After Latoya. Oh, Princess. No, look, I nearly forgot again. No. You'd be like, no. All right, Princess, she posted her question up here. Okay. Is Ryan being truthful about his feelings towards me and wanting a relationship with me? Okay, what I like to tell people in regards to specific questions is it might not answer, yes, this person is thinking this, but it will guide you with words of wisdom, okay? Thank you so much, Guilty of Crime. If I wasn't already feeling like draggish from doing it, I would so do it. But definitely, I'll pop on a live again. I do it every other day, so keep looking out, okay? All right, Princess. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna pray over the deck, and then we'll see what I do is I typically say it could be past, present, future, or it could be related to the question at hand. Okay. All right, princess. My higher power, my source, creator of all. Thank you so much for your guiding words. Thank you for your positivity. I ask that you come in and do the same for Princess. I ask that you guide my words to Princess and what she needs to hear for her higher purpose. I ask that you bring healing, self-love, and confidence to her. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to provide healing, love, light, and positivity to Princess. So it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the deck and just, yes, do it. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Jai. I butcher names. I'm the worst. Jai. I'm a school teacher. You would think that I could do names, but apparently. All right, Princess. Just keep an open mind and an open heart. I release this, and patience. I release this deck of any negativity. I thank you for these words. I thank you for this community. Thank you for raising the vibration into this world we live in. Only brings peace, love, and happiness. All right, Princess. I'm going to cut the deck, okay? I always like the relationship readings because it usually speaks to like how great you are. I love it. Hey, welcome, Marianne. I'm so sorry. I'm ending my list today. I've been on the live for like 3 hours. So I have a list, but I've ended with Crystal. So I'm gonna put in my email. And if you would like to email me for a reading, and I do lives like every other day, maybe I can get to you then. I'm sorry. I'm feeling the end of it. All right. Princess. So this could be your past, or it could be related to this relationship that you're asking about, okay? Ooh, the King of Pentacles. Look, this is going to speak to you and how great you are. I love our higher power. Our higher power is just like, look, if this person isn't treating you like the queen you are, King of Pentacles. Yes, Miss Pickett, I have you on the list. This king has mastered all the qualities of pentacles and the element of earth. He is grounded but not stoogey, steady but not boring, ambitious but not ruthless. He is all about providing good things to those he loves. The king has worked his tail off to succeed. He has a lot to show for it, not just material things, but the character he has developed by working hard. He is disciplined and patient, not paranoid or greedy. He reminds you to share what you have, both knowledge and wealth. So this card is reminding you of how great you are, Princess, and that if you're thinking that this person isn't being truthful to you and isn't pursuing you like you deserve, then to remember you deserve the highest. That's your birthright. Hey, Mina. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you so much love and light. I'm ending my list for today because I've been on the live for quite a while now. But you can come back. I do lives like every other day. And then I just put in my email, but I don't think you can see it. This is my email. Email me and I can either schedule a private read or we can do a free read on one of the lives next time. Okay. Thank you, Mina. I appreciate you for understanding. All right, Princess, your middle card could be your present, or it could be related to the relationship you're asking about. Oh, I like this one come up with somebody else's relationship too. Sorry, sometimes I get excited. Our higher power is like on point. All right, always, of course. Like, who would I be to question if they weren't on point, huh? You're in an impossible conundrum. Drop that big bone and trade for the smaller treats, or keep running free with your prize. You're welcome, Mina. Thank you. It feels like the worst is happening. Someone's coming for your bone in exchange for some healthier treats. So these are the healthier trees. Black. Even if they succeed in the old switcheroo, it's not the end of the world. Just a little embarrassing and a lot annoying. Stand your ground. Improvement is on the horizon. I really feel like this is like reminding you again about how great you are, and that if this bone isn't showing you the feelings that you deserve, then get one that is, because that's going to be a healthier relationship for you. All right, now this could be your future, or this could be in regards to the question at hand. The Emperor, little sweet puppy Emperor. My husband picked out this deck. It's such an amazing deck. All right, the Emperor. The crown makes the emperor, but a big bone doesn't hurt either. Now it's reversed, so I'm going to read the reverse. On the other hand, no pup likes to be held to too many rules. A little flexibility goes a long ways. Oh, I'm trying to think like flexibility. Huh. I don't know how that applies to this situation at hand, or it could be in your future. When I read a future card, sometimes they won't make sense, but then something will come up in life and it'll be like, oh, that was what the cards were talking about. So it says, no pup likes to be held to too many rules. A little flexibility goes a long way. Thank you for letting me read for you, Princess. I really appreciate you being here. And I'm sending you love, light, and positivity, because I know relationships are hard. And I know that we can, especially women, can overthink and overanalyze a lot. So I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. And remember how amazing you are. All right. So Marin, I guess, is not here. So after Marin was Tia. And I think I saw Tia still here. Tia, if you're still here, you can type in your question or just put general read. After Tia, you're welcome, Princess. Thank you. After Tia was, oh, I did Latoya, was Zara. I think it just said YouTube user. So I have Marin, Tia. There's Tia. All right, Tia. After Tia is Zara. So Tia, do you want general reading, or do you have a specific question? After Tia is Zara. Okay, yeah. And then Zara, you're after Tia. So you can go ahead and type in, do you want a general reading, or do you have a specific question? Tia, energy surrounding me. Energy surrounding me and S, the Pisces. What's next for us? Okay. All right. So I tell people typically with this, it's probably might not give a specific response to what's exactly going to happen next, but it always gives words of wisdom. Usually in regards to relationships, it always goes back to like reminding us how great we are, and to, yeah, either way, let's just do the reading. I'm going to pray over the deck first. Okay, Tia? My source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for guiding my words and these cards to bring light, love, and positivity to others. I ask you to do the same for Tia. I ask that you provide self-love, confidence, and answers to her questions. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in hope, love, light, self-confidence, and self-love. So it is. All right. I'm going to shuffle the deck and just keep an open mind and an open heart. Okay, Tia? I release any negativity from this deck. Call upon my spirit allies to bring in love, light, and positivity. I thank the Creator for this space and raising the vibrational fields of the earth that we live on. Thank you for always guiding us. Thank you for always protecting us. All right, Tia. I'm going to cut the deck. And then when it comes to specific relationships, I like to tell people your cards could be past, present, future, or could be directly related. All right, so this could be past, or it could be related to the Pisces and what's next for you. All right, the Hermit. Don't mistake shyness for loneliness. Sometimes steel puppers run deep. The eye of the horse on the napkin offers protection and healing. And that spot under the table seems like a pretty safe place. Safe enough for more inner exploration. What others see as withdrawal is actually a path to great insight and wisdom. So again, it's a self-reflection card. Saying that when you sit in silence and self-reflect, that's going to bring you the insight and the wisdom that you need for what's next for you in Pisces. All right. Your next card could be your present, or it could be related to the question at hand. Oh, this one. We have a little pit bull. I say little, she's a fat head. All right. The Eight of Swords. You are in limbo, stuck in outer space. Which way's up? Which way's out? Or are you just lying on the floor, surrounded by bones, staring at the ceiling, and you can't get up? All right, so this is reversed. You've silenced your mental chatter long enough to break free of a situation that felt hopeless and confining. At one point, you swore there was no way out, no solution to be had, and you'd be stuck forever. The key was owning your agency and realizing you could stand up and walk away at any time. Wow. Owning your own agency and realizing you could stand up and walk away at any point. So this is like self-reflection. And then this again is going back to you have the answers and you have the power to your questions. All right. This could be your future or could be related to the question at hand. All right, this is the Eight of Pentacles. Whether you just want to master tennis ball, catch and grab, or you're training for the Summer Canine Olympics, commitment to your craft will pay off. You've worked hard and, oh, sorry, it's reversed. Get lazy and you'll lose what you've earned. And don't get cocky and try to fake your way through the hard work that is required here. If anything, when this card appears upside down, you're going to have to jump higher, run faster, be more nimble, and put in more hours towards your goal. So this card is just reminding you that whatever it is that you want to happen, there's work to be put in. So I like that. These are speaking to self-reflection and meditation, prayer, whatever your practice is. And then this is just reminding you that keep working hard, you know. Thank you, Tia, so much for being here and letting me do a reading for you. I really appreciate you. All right, Sarah. My name is Sarah. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Sarah. And my question is, what is Assad's current feelings towards me and will be? And will he confess them? Will we get married? Okay. What I like to tell people in regards to specific questions. Hey, Starry. Yes, I have Sarah, and then after Sarah is 1, 2, 3, and then you'll be the fourth one after this one. Hey, NK, welcome. I'm ending my list today. I've been on for quite a while, so I'm starting to feel tired. But look, NK, I'm going to give you my email. And if you want to set up a private read, we can, or you can do a free read. Hey, Tolga. Aw, I'm glad. NK, if you want to do a private reading, we can, or you can do a free reading when I do one of my next lives again, okay? All right. Sarah. What I like to tell people when it comes to specific questions like current feelings, will they? And if you'll get married, it's not probably going to answer yes or no, but it will provide spiritual wisdom to pray and meditate over, and it usually reminds you of your own inner beauty. So let me pray over the deck and we'll do a 3-card read, okay, Sarah? And just see. All right. My higher power, my source, thank you so much for your guidance and your words today. I ask that you do the same for Sarah. I ask that you guide my words in these cards to be and to say what Sarah needs to hear for the greater good and their highest good. I call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide Sarah in their decisions and to bring self-love and self-confidence. And so it is. Amen. All right, I'm going to shuffle, and I just want you to keep an open mind and open heart. No problem, and Kate, thank you for coming in. I appreciate your understanding. All right, Sarah. I've been truly blessed today. Thank you all for coming in. You are such an amazing community. I release this deck of any negativity. I'm thankful for the words of wisdom that we've been given today. Thank you for always reminding me that when one rises, we all rise. Okay, Sarah, I'm going to cut the deck, okay? All right, so your first card could be your past, or it could be related to Assad and their feelings towards you. All right, the Tower. Somebody else earlier, when they were asking about a relationship, got this card too. All right. Why are there suddenly great sticks of fire tearing through the sky, followed by the most unwelcome and thundering, I can't say the word, keep up told me earlier, cacophony, how do you say it? Oh, he's got his headphones on. Anyway, a bunch of noise. If this unexpected change feels like chaos and upheaval, that's because it is. Now it's reversed. Things might seem a right mess, but upside down, the Tower is actually a reassurance that rebuilding follows. You'll be okay. Cats aren't the only ones who land on their feet because it's a dog deck. So it's saying rebuilding follows. It's just reminding you that you're going to be okay. So I guess it's trying to like speak to you instead of worrying about this person's feelings towards you, just reminding you that rebuilding will happen even if this person doesn't confess that, or maybe the rebuilding will happen with this person. I'm okay, good. It makes sense. Sometimes, you know, when I don't know the nature of the relationship, I'm trying to apply it, but usually people can apply it themselves. All right. Your middle card could be your present, or it could be related specifically to this question. And it is strength. Oh, I love that. Strength. Determination and animal instinct can turn the littlest dog into a formidable fighter. This rope is no match for you, and you're an inexhaustible store of stamina, at least according to the infinity symbol tag on your collar. There's an infinity symbol. Still, you get some of your best treats through your inner strength and your sense of calm control. So learn to curb your base instincts a bit, comforted by knowing they're there if you need them. Curb your base instincts. It's almost like just like, it's okay. Like both of these cards are like reminding you that like, I think this, I don't know, but it's like re-encouraging. A lot of times when other people ask about relationships, it reminds them of like it kind of tells them to keep it moving sometimes. But these cards are like bringing a sense of like, yeah, it's going to be okay. I don't know. Like maybe you already kind of know. All right. This is your future possibly, or related specifically to your question at hand. All right, and it's the four. Yeah, Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Every dog has his day, and sometimes that's a doggy spa day by necessity. You're exhausted. It's time to retreat to the softest of microfiber dog beds and treat yourself. Now, this is reversed. As any trainer, dogs love to work. If you ask them to jump through the same hoops over and over again, they'll do it until their paws bleed, until they're frothing at the mouth. Don't let workaholism or a desire to please, or maybe your feelings of this situation lead you to burnout or worse. Oh, I like that. So these two are like reminding you of what you already know. And then this one's like, don't overthink it. Like, don't lead yourself into exhaustion. Oh, I see. You know what, too? Like, you ultimately know if this person's a match for you and whether you want to wait or not. These two cards are speaking to you that you already know the answer to this, right? And then this one is saying it could be wearing you down to where you're thinking about it so much to where it's leading to exhaustion. So I like to tell people, if this person isn't providing you what you deserve, it's your birthright. You deserve the best. And, sometimes, come on, keep it moving. Right, exactly, which is why you're exhausted. Like, I don't believe in like ultimatums, and there shouldn't be an ultimatum, because it's like your birthright is everything. You deserve everything in this world. So if this person isn't giving you what you deserve, then somebody will, because you're amazing. Thank you, Sarah, for letting me do a reading. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Thank you for being here. Hey, SK, welcome. Thank you for being here. I am ending my list today. Oh, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in. I've ended my list of readings today. I have Pickett, Peace, Erica, Star, and Crystal. And then I've been on here for a long time. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I really appreciate you. But SK and Ari, if you want a reading on another day, I'm going to type in my email. We can schedule a private read, or you can come back in and we can do a free read whenever I do free reads again. All right, Pickett, Peace, and Erica. Are you still here? Pickett, Peace, and Erica. Thank you, SK and Ari, for understanding. It's going to end up being 4 hours. I wasn't expecting. I'm so thankful for the community. Oh, thank you, Toga, for shout out. Thank you for reminding them of that. Yeah, and thank y'all for understanding. I'm feeling the readings. I'm so thankful though. All right, Pickett, Peace, or Erica. If you're I see Pickett. Okay, gotcha. All right, Pickett, General. Okay, I'm gonna pray over the deck first. Okay. Pickett, General, good news. All right. My source, my higher power, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words, and thank you for guiding these cards for this community. I ask that you continue to do the same for, I'm sorry, Miss Pickett. I didn't want to say it wrong. I ask you to do the same for Miss Pickett. I ask that you bring her love, light, positivity, words of wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in healing, guidance, abundance, and prosperity. So it is. Amen. All right, let's pick it. I like that. That's a cute little name. I'm going to shuffle the deck, okay? And just keep in an open heart and an open mind. I release this deck of any negativity. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Higher Power, for the words of wisdom and raising the vibrational fields. Thank you for this beautiful place we live. Thank you for this community. Okay. So when I do generals, I typically say past, present, future, or if you've really been like meditating, praying, or thinking about something, it could relate to that. Okay. So this could be your past, or it could be related to something you've been thinking about. This is called the world. I like this one because it's like the cycle of life. The final card in the major arcana, the world, is about the completion coming full circle. Those other dogs, the ones on TV, prancing around in front of judges, jumping through literal hoops in the hopes of winning the World Cup of Pups, they've got nothing on you. All your needs are met. Acknowledge your evolution with gratitude. The world is your oyster or liver or drumstick because it's a dog tag. Now get out there and explore it. So this is just speaking of like how great either in the past it was or possibly what you've been thinking about now and reminding you of all the great things you have and that are about you. All right, this could be your present or it could be related to what you've been thinking about lately. The Page of Wands. I don't think I've had this one today. All right, and it's reversed. Pages signal new beginnings and becoming a student of the suit's qualities. Here, the suit of wands and the element of fire represent creativity, focus, energy, and action. So now it's reversed. Play can lead to understanding and learning, but it's different from goofing off or frittering away your energy. If you're too full of energy and can't stop moving, try to find a path to go down. Don't just run around in circles. So this is like calling you to hone in on one thing. You've got a lot of great energy, and it's saying to find that path and hone in on that. Yeah. Okay. And then this one could be your future or could be related to something you've been thinking about specifically. Queen of Pentacles. I got a notebook to put my cards in. I just have to put them in my description book because it takes a minute to flip. Queen of Pentacles, gentle, steady, and secure in who she is. This queen appreciates a good tennis ball as much as the next dog, but will never snap it out of your hand. She'll be as patient as she needs to be. Now, this one is reversed. Upside down, Her Highness retreats to a corner of the room, growling when approached. She might also have lost her way with work-life balance or has realized she is depleted. Probably from all this running around. I don't know. Only you know ultimately, but this card and all this running around tells me why you feel depleted. Look, I've done it. I do it too, though. I claim spiritual progress, not perfection. Never perfection. She might also have lost her way with work-life balance or has realized she's depleted. She may wish to remind you to focus on yourself for a while rather than on others. Wow. I like this because this card, of course you are. Surgery and looking for work, girl. I feel you. And I'm sending you so much love and light. I know that this life can drag us down. I know it can. And I know that our minds can self-sabotage and make us worry, But this card is reminding you that you're so blessed. And I always like another mantra I like is I'm blessed, I'm bountiful, and I'm beautiful. I'm blessed, I'm bountiful, and I'm beautiful. And that helps me keep my anxiety and my overthinking at bay. Yeah. So this is reminding you of how great your world is. And then this is reminding you to balance it out. Yeah, both of these. Like trying to find that balance. I don't know if you meditate or prayer, but find you a practice that you can really hone in on that keeps you from surgery alone is a whole healing process, but also like looking for work, that's mentally exhausting. So sister, I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. And I know things are going to be just fine because we're always loved, guided, and protected. Thank you for being here and for letting me read for you. I appreciate you, Miss Pickett. All right. I have Peace, Erica, and Starry. Thank you. Peace, Erica, and Starry. Are one of y'all still here? Peace, Erica, Starry. And then Crystal. Peace, Erica, Starry, Crystal. All right. All right. Starry, you can type in, do you want a general chat or do you have a specific question? What approach would get Julia to leave me alone without any issue? Oh, okay. What I like to tell people when it comes to really specific questions is it might not give you a direct answer to this, but it might give you some spiritual guidance. So let me pray over the deck and then we'll do a 3-card read and see what happens. Okay, Starry? My source, my higher power, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words in these cards to bring peace, love, and happiness to this community. I ask that you do the same for Starry. I ask that you bring words of wisdom, love, enlightenment. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to heal and provide words of wisdom, love, light, and abundance. I just pray for abundance and prosperity for Starry. And so it is. Amen. All right. I'm going to shuffle. Just keep an open mind, open heart. Hey, Sana, how are you? Welcome. I am ending my reading list today. I've been on for almost 4 hours now. So Starry will be my last one if Peace, Erica, and Crystal don't come back in. But look, let me put in my email. I'm good. Let me put in my email. You can email me for a private reading or you can jump back on. I do lives like every other day. Oh, thank you, Guilty of Crime. Yes, I'll email you. And if you need a free reading, I'll let you know when I'm going to be back on. And if you want to schedule a private session, we can talk about that too. Okay, Guilty of Crime? All right, Starry, I'm going to shuffle the deck, okay? I release any negativity from this deck. I ask that you only lead with words of wisdom, light, and positivity. I ask that you guide Starry in this relationship, as I know that she wants to be, they want to be gentle with this other person. I ask that you provide healing for both parties involved. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, Sana and Guilty of Crime, for being understanding. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. All right, Starry, I cut the deck. All right, so this first card could be your past, or it could be related to this person, this Juliet, and the question at hand. Oh, the Fool. Okay, let's see. Oh, who can resist that face? It's time for an adventure. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not a good situation. We got to have healthy boundaries. Hey, Dorothy. Thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. No mixed messages here. Someone wants to go for a walk, perhaps blaze new trails. That bright sun means optimism and opportunity abound, while the white roses on the leash mean there's plenty of trust here. The big questions are, is that loyalty deserved and will it be rewarded? Whether that will turn out to be misplaced remains to be seen. I think this is coming up just because it's talking about loyalty, because I think that I'm seeing that maybe you're saying one thing to Juliet because you don't want to hurt her feelings or either don't want drama, So I think this card is coming up. Speaking of that loyalty, maybe you're kind of giving mixed signals, which is totally understandable. Trust me, I've been there. Ending relationships is the most awkward, like heartbreaking thing. So I totally get it. I do. All right, this card could be your present or it could be directly related to what you're asking. Other people when they got the relationship, they got this 2-6 because you're dealing with this situation of like, uncertainty. Let me read it without putting words in the cards, huh? This is the 2 of Wands. 2 sticks are seemingly better than 1. But you only have one set of jaws. This card is all about making those difficult decisions. It's the fork in the road, or rather the fork in the stick. Just have to tell her to fuck off. Well, don't tell her to fuck off. Sorry, that will cause lots of issues. Be a little more gentle. All right, that's so funny. You have a big stick, but you were being offered a small one that could be much more interesting to gnaw on. So it might be time to tell her to gently go the other way. Oh man, that's the difficult one. I see how she doesn't respect boundaries. The only way to find out is to drop the one you're carrying. So they're telling you you're not going to find that other stick until you completely drop this one in a nice way. Whatever we put out there comes back to us. So just do it in a nice way. Even though you tried, you said. You already know about the big sticks. Maybe it's time to learn about the little fork stick. So this is just confirming. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if she doesn't know boundaries, you might have to be a little more stern. I don't know. All right, this could be future or related to the question at hand. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Pages signal new beginnings and becoming a student of the suit's qualities. Here, the Suit of Swords and the element of air represent words, thoughts, speech, learning, analysis, and data. This pup has his eyes wide open and his curiosity turned up to 10. Not only will his nose lead him toward delicious treats, but plenty of adventure too, including encounters with other dogs, skunks, and cats. Not all these side trips will be fun, hence the relationship you're in now. But at this stage, it's all about learning. So this isn't guiding you exactly what to say. Sorry, I think ultimately you know how to end this relationship and the best for all. But it's reminding you that you got to do it. This one and this one are both telling you got to do it. And there's no easy break. Unfortunately, relationships are so deep sometimes that there's not going to be a break with no issues. But I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity, and with the other person too, because I know she will hurt ultimately. I didn't say that. Sorry, don't put words in my mouth. Because I believe in bad juju and good juju. I did not say that. I think that you can set firm boundaries. Maybe F off without saying F off. Keep it moving. Somehow. Maybe the block. I'm not sure. But I didn't say to tell anybody to F off because I don't want that bad juju on my plate. Thank you, Starry, for letting me read for you. I really appreciate you being here. And I do send you lots of love, light, and positivity. All right. The last on my list. No. Look, you got to go through some bad frogs. Look, my husband, when I met him, we've been together now 13 years. And I told him, you got 3 years and you'll be done. Because every relationship before him only lasted 3 years. But it's because I had all these a-holes. And he's a whole a-hole in himself, but he's a good one. So I know, man, it can suck, but you got this. You got this, and you can't find the next good one until you get rid of the other one. I know. And look, me too. Me too. Yeah, exactly. And even my husband, oh, you should have met his ex-wife. Man, we got to go through those frogs, you know? Well, I have not, look, I'm a very big advocate of the LGBTQ community. So for me, it's okay. That's okay. There's going to be plenty of beautiful, beautiful princesses in the future. You just have to let the frog go first, though, okay? Thank you again. I hope to see you again. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said we are girls. Like, I thought you and Juliet. I'm sorry. I misread. So you, huh? Forgive me. Look, I've been on here for 4 hours. Okay, forgive me. Yes, but it's okay. We got to go through some frogs to find the queens, okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here and making me giggle at the end of this. I was getting a little delusional. Thank you. All right, everybody, my Sangha, my community, thank you for being here. We are loved, guided, and protected. When one rises, we all rise. Have a good night.